Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Frozen Heart. This is a D&D stream that we are running here on Uvik's channel. Uvik, say hello.
Hi.
I am ZedXC, I am the DM, you can call me Zed, and I am here with my players. You've already met Uvik. We're also here with Creon.
Not Creon.
I just called her by her other campaign name, Sam. Sam, say hi.
Hi.
Curtis.
Hi.
And Jaden.
Hello.
Okay. So, should we jump right into it then?
Here we go. Alright, let's get comfy.
Everyone, sit back, lean back, and get ready to play some D&D. Okay.
Pop some drink.
Yeah,
get some food.
Get some food. I got a bottle of Coke right next
Has
to me.
anyone checked? Is the stream actually working?
Yeah, I got barraged by my own voice when we.
Stream
Okay,
is live
cool.
and ready to go.
Cool, it's working.
Okay.
That's good.
What do you think we're streaming on? Just have a wild guess.
Yeah.
There's like 4 streaming sites. I
Twitch!
Twitch.
It's
Okay.
in the general
Now-
chat of Discord, okay? It's right there.
Okay.
You can just click on the link.
Yeah, it's literally check the chat, guys. Okay. So, our adventure begins in the small town called Phaedril. Cold winter winds sweep over the snowy ground. You walk through a bustling town centre full of children playing, entertainers entertaining, and various merchants milling around selling their wares. Phaedril is no tropical paradise. The roofs of houses are covered with a foot of snow and the ground is icy. But somehow it feels homely, almost warm, as if the people that were heating the air with their smiles and cheers and drunken laughter. Snow-covered paths reach off the main street, and on each of these paths sit 2 tall two-story houses that held aloft verandas that shopkeepers and vendors of all races and backgrounds sell their wares from. Meat and fish were plentiful, however the winter was becoming very hard on farmers, and so fruits and vegetables have all but disappeared from the stores. At the end of the main street, set atop a hill, is a large manor owned by the noble of the town, Lord Arthursa. A nice fellow from what you can tell, but he does not like to socialize with outsiders unless they are wealthy. Lord Arthur's house is a complex marble maze with great windows and many fountains and gardens. It does not fit in with the merry slum life below, but it was built with good intentions nonetheless, so the Lord could be closer to the people, unlike some of the nobles of nearby towns who control from afar. In the town square stands a sign, rigid and wooden. Snow casually falling off of it, with no more force than a brush of wind. On the sign are pieces of parchment of different shapes and sizes, each nailed to the board, each with the listing of a different task and a different pay. One rather large note states this: 1,200 gold pieces to the man or woman who finds the source of this unending winter and can stop it. Come to my manor at 10 to discuss. Each of you, one by one, has seen this sign and is intrigued by the 1,200 gold pieces, and at the 10th bell, you find yourselves each at the Lord's manor. Surrounding you are hundreds of other adventurers. Many of them look just like simple farmers, but some of them look very well prepared. You see people of all races. You see Goliaths and gnomes and even some Aarakocra. All of them wearing armor. All of them with some assortment of weapon. Some of them carrying books that you can tell have some sort of magical property. And there are hundreds of you. Suddenly the doors swing open and this man sort of strides out, holding like a cane. Looks very wise, strict. He's got a long kind of flowing grey hair and a small grey beard. He's wearing very noble clothes. He looks upon the crowd and points to each of your characters.
Each of us.
Yes. You four!
Okay.
No!
You four,
Me?
come inside!
You're talking
Wait.
to me.
Us?
I thought we already were inside.
No, you're in my garden. What are you doing? Come
Oh,
inside.
okay. Hello, sir. I'm at your service. My name's Betternorth.
Hello, Baronoth. As you walk through the doors and they close behind you, you can look behind you and see the rest of the crowd sort of muttering and looking at each other very sort of anxiously, like, are these the ones that were picked? Is he going to come out again? Is he going to pick more people? What's happening? But the doors slam closed, and you see a servant.
What the?
you see a servant sort of scurry through the door just before it closes to tell the crowd to disperse and go away.
Oh, that one scared me.
Beard man. That's I'll call you that for now. Why us? Might I ask?
Well,
I mean, obviously my great allure and fancy armor does look cool, but I mean, I'm talking about the others, you know?
Did someone say allure? The great no god?
no. Well, my name is Lord Arthursa for the first part, and I simply picked you from the crowd because you looked the most prepared. Honestly, there was so many.
Thought you were gonna say good looking.
I am rather overqualified, if I do say so myself.
You enter this room. You follow Arthursa into this room. The room is lavish. You can tell it's the room a noble will have because you can tell it's a room that a noble will have because the walls are just completely white marble with pillars springing up, supporting the roof. On the sides of the walls there are gold vases just sort of sitting there, and above each of them is an animal head. Right now, I'm going to get you guys to each go through and tell the rest of the group what your character is and who they look like.
Are we in character while we're doing this? Or
Yep.
Are we...
Okay.
Okay.
So, Baronorth, if you want to go
Why do
first.
you eat dinner?
Hello. My name's Betternorth. It's good to meet you all. I'm a Goliath, as you can see, but I'm here to help in any way I can. I'm just here for the people. But right next to me is my companion. He's a wolf named Salvatore. I met him when he was young and injured, so I picked him up and raised him myself. I taught him the ways of my god, and I hope you all will be lovely people on this quest.
Baronorth, what do you look like?
I have, I'm a male. I've got red eyes. I am 6'9". I'm a very tall man. I've got long white hair with very nice braids. My skin is white and pale like the snow outside, and I'm a 29-year-old person.
Okay, Bleak, can you introduce yourself?
What's the point of introductions when we're all gonna die anyway?
That wasn't very nice.
I suppose I might as well. I'm Bleak. Basic ranger, gonna say. I'm morbidly depressed, but borderline suicide. The only point of my existence is to make sure that my only real reason to live stays alive. Moon pie.
Lee! Don't be so depressing!
Now, for context, you guys, the rest of you, except for Spanner, who we'll introduce in a second, none of you can understand Moon Pie. So that's Baronorth and Nox. Neither of you can understand her. Sorry. But
they're speaking another language.
they're speaking another language.
Oh, Moon
Yeah.
pie's a caterpillar.
Yeah, Moon Pie's a caterpillar.
Very
Okay.
interesting, sir.
Yeah.
I understood everything you said.
No. Nox, would you like to introduce yourself?
Cute story, lads. Where I come from, we are about discipline and justice.
Where do you come from?
Only the finest of warriors can serve the noble's guard. I myself was the head of the guard for a rather long period of time, but according to a voyeur, I am a bit too much of a workaholic, so she gave me a Hawaiian shirt, and here I am on a year vacation. But, you know,
Oh, that's why you have an unpleasant shirt on. But-
Nox, what do you look
Tell
like?
her off.
What do you
Very
look like?
small.
I am a rather majestic knight. Picture Warden, for those of you who play For Honor, minus the helmet and plus glowy golden hair.
Okay.
Right.
Spanner, would you like to introduce yourself?
Why
Wow.
is he eating dinner?
I'll start off with what I look like. This is not what my character's saying. I'm a dragonborn, but I'm quite short for what you'd normally expect a dragonborn to be. I'm 5'6". I have dark red scales, and I'm kind of covered in a mix of soot and snow, which actually looks pretty cool. You know, the black and the white. But I have quite I guess you'd say like a thin build. Like you wouldn't expect me to be sort of the adventuring type. I look quite weak, even though I'm a dragonborn. But at the same time, like I have strong hands, and you may have seen me when you came in to the town, and that is because I'm the town blacksmith. So, yeah. My character doesn't say anything to introduce himself. He's just like, I'm Spanner.
Okay, you all sit down next to this very large roaring fire. You look down and you see the carpet is the same sort of red as the fire. What's his name? What's the dog's name?
Salvatore.
Salvatore sits like directly next to the fire, just kind of plonks down next to it.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
Yeah, it's very warm, and Lord Arthur sits down kind of across from you guys. Okay. I trust you are here for the mission.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yes.
the goal, but the mission.
Yes.
Oh no! Only
I thought you were all in it for the
matters.
people.
Well,
No! Only justice matters. That is how you run a city-state.
Do you know what's happening to the city?
It's cold.
no, but
It's been rather cold recently, yeah.
nah,
Have,
it's been very cold.
well, more than cold. We're in the middle of summer, and it's snowing.
What?
It hasn't.
Oh, rather lovely.
It hasn't stopped snowing since winter. The crops are dying out. We can't feed ourselves. Well, this needs to end. We talked with a mage. It's not natural. It's something is causing it. We need to find out what it is.
How can we help you?
Well, you can go out into the wilderness and try and find out. I'm sure some of the other cities might have information. We don't have anything, but we need to fix this.
Might I suggest, have you talked to any of your advisors about that legend? I'm not sure if any of you have heard about it. It's about Elsa, a witch, happened to
No.
do a
I think
bit
that's
of
just a
ice-
children's story.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's,
Sounds
my
like
father-
a perfect.
that's a children's story. It's not true.
Just saying.
I've
You-
heard of
Just
her.
saying.
You need to
Her hair
split.
can pass through her body.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing.
My father used to tell me that before I went to bed, but no, it's not.
I
it's
heard
not
that she
Elsa.
was trying to save her sister from falling off a cliff, but she accidentally let her go.
Yes,
Yes.
it's tragic.
I think there was a
tragic
song about
but
it.
it's not. I can confirm right now that it is
Goliath!
not Elsa. Who am
Do
I?
you know the song Goliath? Because it escapes me. Would you mind refreshing my memory?
Sorry, you glitched out. Can you say that again?
Yes, you had a seizure.
Would you mind refreshing my memory about that song?
Which song?
I think it goes,
The one
let it-
about Elsa.
I let her go, I let her go, and
And then she
fell
fell
to her
and
death.
died.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, it's exactly like that. But let's get back on
Tens.
topic. You obviously know the reward. It's 1,200 gold pieces. I'm sure that should cover.
Each?
Yes, each.
Oh,
Each.
wow.
Mm.
Ooh.
It's more than I get working with blacksmith.
Yes.
But,
Money
I mean,
can't
I'm
buy
not
it.
in it for the reward, but a nice hat that matches this wonderful shirt would be rather glorious.
I can provide you with a hat. Like
A
right.
nice hat
You know
that
you
matches
can.
the shirt.
I can get you a hat right now, if you.
That I'd love that. I'd love that.
Yeah. Just before you go,
This is going well.
go talk to like the servant out there. He'll get you a hat if you need a hat.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. But I will host you at the town at one of the hostels around the town for the night, for a night or two. I don't know if you want to just leave tomorrow, but I suggest you get ready and begin,
well,
if you accept, of course.
I'll help anyone in need.
Well, yeah, I accept.
Thank you, Spanner. Tell your mentor that I really appreciated the sword he made for me.
Yeah, well, that was actually me who made it.
Oh, really?
He just brought it to you, eh?
Yeah, it's very well crafted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bleak,
Take pride in my work.
Bleak,
Mm,
do you wish to help? You will be rewarded handsomely.
money
I am handsome.
cannot buy happiness.
Happiness can buy happiness. Let's say, how about me and
I
you be
don't-
friends?
Well,
don't think that's
I do
how it
not have happiness, so I cannot buy more.
That's why I can give you some of mine. Come here. And I like sort of shimmy
This is
up
very
to you.
wholesome.
I'll take it that you're going then. There are 3 hostels around the place. You can pick whichever ones.
What's a hostel?
Just a place for you to stay. Hotel.
Search it up on Google.
Yeah. It's
What is this, Google?
Yes.
there are 3 hostels. The-
Immersion, no!
It's the town dictionary. It's called Google.
Just a random guy in like a bath towel. So,
Oh, great wizard Google.
there are 3 hotels that you can go to. The Majestic Legacy Motel, the Olive Crown, or the Secret Crow.
It's okay. I think I'll sleep outside with my dog.
I'm
He's
just
not
gonna
like
go
you.
back to my house. So,
You're going back to your house, but the rest will probably need a place to stay. Besides,
yeah, we don't have any extra beds.
It's well.
It's alright. I wasn't asking to stay at your house. It's fine.
Thank
It's
you
good.
for
It's
trying.
all good.
where can I buy some fresh green leaves?
There are plenty of places around here that will sell flowers, but they will cost a lot considering. He just sort of gestures to the window. You know, snow.
Anyway.
Consider that my payment.
If you were going to stay at one of the hotels, I will need to know so I can call ahead and tell them that you're coming.
No, I'll just
yeah.
sleep outside.
Can I stay at what's that Olive Crown one?
Olive
that
Crown
one?
Hotel.
Oh yes. That
Yes, it is quite a good reputation. They allow animals in there, and I look at
one. Oh, lovely.
Baronoff.
Really?
Yes,
What
that
animals?
I was going to suggest that you go to that one.
Well, I've never actually been in a hotel before, but I guess me and my pop will try it out.
Yes, Aarakocra often go there because the rest seem to be quite racist towards their kind. Odd.
Oh,
Yeah.
rather sad.
It's the molting. They don't like cleaning
Well,
the
that's not
feathers.
very nice.
I know. I personally love the birds. Anyway, I will send a servant ahead, and if you arrive in about an hour, they'll let you up.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, sir. And I walk up to him, I'm like, thank you very much. We will figure this out for you and
Yes.
help the people of your land.
I would be most gracious. The snow just it can't go on.
Well, personally, I don't mind it, but I see that you're in distress, so I will help you.
Well, think about it this way: if the snow goes on, the crops die. If the crops die, we can't eat. If the grasses and greenery
Yes.
die, then the deer and meat sources that we rely on
Meat!
die.
No, not the meat!
Yeah, so then we can't eat that, so then we die.
We must stop this at once! I turn to the rest of them like, my fellow companions, we must stop this. We must
I'm actually a
endeavor the
vegetarian,
wild.
so I don't really care about the meat, eh?
No, that's fine. We
What
still
about
have
the
to be-
plants?
Spanner, you
Still have-
die.
They'll go first.
You know what all restaurants say? The people know the best, or what? How's it go?
I don't know what you're saying. Anyway, he waves his hand at a servant, and he goes, the Olive Crown Hotel for how many guests? Baronorth, Knox, Bleak, are you staying?
I will attend them.
Does
Okay.
the wolf count as a guest?
No, you're allowed to bring pets. And Spanner, you're just gonna stay at your house, aren't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Well, feel free to mingle amongst the townspeople. I will see you off tomorrow.
Thank you.
Buy what you need.
Very well.
Okay,
Right.
yeah. So you exit the manor and you go down the path, and immediately as you're going down the path, there are still a few stragglers sort of just standing by the doors from when you first came in, and they just give you like a evil eye as you walk past. Like,
Can I walk up to them?
yeah,
You can.
Like, hello, what's bothering you? You look quite angry.
they spit at you.
Oh, well, sorry, I think you got your saliva on me.
He just-
it's okay.
He just
Do
walks
you
away.
want do you want a napkin? Oh,
He's gone. He just walks away.
well, see you later, sir. Can't wait to meet again.
Okay, so as you get to the bottom of the thing, of the path to the manor, you see that there is a town centre. It's the town sort of shaped like a wagon wheel, where there's just a circle in the center, and then paths just sort of stretch off into a larger circle. The first half of each of these paths is just a series of shops and stores, and then past that it is just houses, just going as far back as you can see. So is there anything you want to get, or anything that you want to do, or do you just want to...
Is there any food markets, any stalls for food?
There are plenty.
Okay, I want to walk up to one that sells like raw meats, you know?
Raw meats. Just because I haven't checked this before, but how much gold do you guys have? Okay.
I think I don't know if I have any gold at all, because my character is kind of...
I have
Let me check.
No, you have gold.
0.
Oh, I've got 10 gold, yeah.
Okay.
I have 0, but I probably should have some because
All of
I
the
have a
food
job.
courts currently around you are selling meat-based products, as greenery is very rare at the moment.
So,
Ew.
I walk up to an area that sells nice big, like, breasts of, like, slices of meat.
Yep.
And like, I let my dog, like, walk around. I'm just like, well, which one do you want? Just let him look at it and stuff.
The shop owner is this. Hold on, I need to get my names book. I have a names book for D&D names.
you're not meant to tell us that it's just a random name that you picked
Yeah.
out of.
Shush! Don't judge me.
What's my name again?
The shopkeeper is a gnome. Kind of very spiky red hair. Just sort of odd looking, you'd say, because the nose is like way too big for their face and it's very bulbous. In one hand, he's got like a butcher's apron on, and in one hand he's got like a butcher's knife, and he's just chopping away at like some ham or something. And he just side eyes your dog, and he's like, ugh.
Can I like step in front of his and be like, hello? Yes. Can I get some meat?
Hi. You
Oh.
want meat? He just looks around. He's like, I have meat if you want meat.
How much would about a kg of meat cost? Just wondering.
About a kg.
About like as big as my hand. And I like hold out my hand.
Oh, that's a big hand Goliath, are ya? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of your kind, they're very, very, very good meat eaters. They're great business.
Yes, I've actually never met one of my kind. Well, I have.
Oh, well,
I've
you
never
should
talked
walk
to them,
around.
but
You should walk around the city. There's plenty of you here, actually.
I'm kind of scared of Goliaths, knowing my stuff happened, but
Oh,
it's okay.
I'm sure whatever it was won't happen again here. The Goliaths here are very nice, so this is a
Yes,
good
I'm
place
sure.
for beginning adventurers to come. So many come here.
Yes. So can I get that meat?
Yes. What do you want? What do you want? First of all, what do you want?
Any type of red meat should be fine.
He just looks around. It's all red meat.
Okay, I'll take that one. I just point to one at like hanging from the ceiling. If it's not the ceiling, but like hanging from like a wood thingy.
It's just like a T-bone steak.
Okay, sure. I'll take two of those.
You'll take two of those.
Yeah.
Okay. That will be.
And he flips over like a piece of paper that he's just got on his like on the bench, and it's just got a list of like prices of different meats. And he looks at the T-bone, then he looks back at the paper, then he looks at the T-bone again, and then looks back at the paper, and he goes, and he flips the paper over,
And that will be 2 silver, just for that.
Oh. Oh. Well, great.
Don't worry.
Yes, I'll take
No,
it.
it's not too
Well,
expensive. It's low
I
quality.
only have a gold piece.
You
So
only- Well, you can get about. How many should I give you?
Oh.
Listen.
Well, as many as you want.
You're a first-time customer, and I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna give you, let's say, about 5 of these for that gold piece.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. And then I look at him like
Yes.
So I give him a gold.
Okay. So minus the gold from your inventory, and you're gonna get 5 steaks.
And I sort of instantly chuck one
5.
down to my doggo.
He just sort of snaps at his.
Good boy.
Spen is just like flipping a hammer in his hand, like mindlessly.
Okay,
He
so
accidentally drops it and hits it on his toe.
you start like kind of walking around, just checking out the markets, and as you're walking through the markets, there are many kind of shopkeepers just calling out to you. They're like, "Hey, come over here, buddy! Like, look at my wares. I got jewelry. I got weapons.
I visit all the shops.
Every single
oh.
one.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Do you buy? Okay, do you buy anything from any of them?
From every shop, I will buy one cheap item.
One cheap item.
One
From
cheap
every
item.
shop.
Luckily for you, the first person you meet can provide you. The first person you meet, you can get some silver from.
Okay, I go up to him like, can I get some change?
Oh yeah, buddy, I got some change for you. Would you mind buying something first, though?
Yes, what do you have?
His on his like thing is just a layer of jewelry. But you notice it doesn't look very expensive jewelry. It looks pretty low quality. It's just rings and like
$2
necklaces. Yeah, it's like $2 shop levels of jewelry. You know?
Is there anything I could give to like attach to my dog? You know, like around his neck, like almost like a collar.
I'd say that you could probably turn one of the chokers into a collar.
Okay. Yes, can I have one of your white chokers? I mean, like a silver necklace.
He looks at you, being like this super buff, like Goliath paladin
I sort
with
of
like
like-
armor on, and then he just nods, and he okay. That would be a gold piece.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. There you go. Hand it over.
Okay. He gives you the choker. The choker's very intricately designed. It has this sort of fishnet sort of design for the like main band, and hanging from it is this little jewel. And you notice that somehow they've gotten gold inside the jewel, and it forms this sort of shape of a dragon's fetus, so it looks like a dragon egg.
Wow, this is really something, sir. Ah, wow. Wow.
It's nothing. We can do anything with I lost the accent. I don't know what accent I was doing in the first place.
Welcome to DMing.
Yeah. We can do anything these days with gold and magic.
Well, thank you, sir. I'll be on my way now. Oh, wait, but no. Can I, give you 5 gold and turn that into silver?
Yes, of course. For each of the gold, you get, around, I don't have, like, a conversion chart. Hold on.
It's 10.
10?
per
10?
gold. 10
Okay.
silver per gold.
You get 50 gold. Silver, sorry. Not
Ooh,
gold.
50 gold.
Yeah,
No, if I do.
you get 50 silver.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, sir.
In D&D
I'll be on
Beyond,
my
there
way,
actually
and I put the choker around my doggo and make sure it's not too tight.
Yeah. That Salvatore just sort of he looks very happy with like how the day's gone. Like he went into a place where he could lie by the fire, and now he's wearing a choker, and he just had like a good steak, and he's just like his tongue's lolling out. He's running around the place,
sort
looking
of
very
like-
happy.
So like pick him up, hold him like a doggo. Just have his tongue hanging out. Good boy.
He licks your face. Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything? Like Baron North, you just walk around. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna buy something from each shop, otherwise you'd be out of gold. Because there's a lot of shops. Like each of these roads go on for about a kilometer, right? So that's about like a kilometer of shops if you're just half a kilometer of shops if you're just going down one road.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a very busy
Yeah, I'm just
city.
gonna ask everyone else, like, is there anywhere that we're gonna like specifically meet up? Because I don't want to like lose you guys when we've just decided to go on this adventure together.
I say the front of the town. How about you others?
front.
Yes, I don't know where we came from.
Which side's
Where
the
we
front?
Came from.
Yeah, it's the sign. Let's go to the sign that we saw.
We'll meet at the signpost. Okay. How about
you, Bleak?
8 bells. 8 bells. Does that sound good?
What's 8 bells?
8 in the morning. 8.
Oh, okay.
8 bells.
Um,
Bell tolls.
Bleak, what about you?
Yeah.
Is it fine? Bleak?
I suppose.
Okay, Bleak.
Well, I'm out of here. I just walk to my house.
I sort of follow him, like without him noticing,
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
notice. at
Yeah,
all.
I'm gonna need you to roll for stealth there.
Oh, I'm this giant Goliath. Oh,
Feeling
Yeah.
certain I don't notice.
Where are my dice? Oh, there.
Well, I'm not. You probably do notice, but do you pretend that you don't notice?
No, I just don't notice.
Let me just.
No, let's see his roll.
Yep.
What's his roll?
4.
You just start like as soon as you start walking behind him, Spanner just turns around. He's like, "Go away."
I cough. I'm like, yeah, sorry, what?
Spanner's
Is
just,
there a reason you're following me?
yeah.
No, I'm just walking in the same direction as you are.
Right, okay.
Um,
Isn't the hostel that you go to like over there?
It seems a bit odd because the direction that Spanner's walking is directly to just a row of houses. There is no reason why you would be walking that way.
Yeah, the hostel you're going to is like over there, eh?
Oh,
Not
yes,
this way.
Sorry. My dog wanted to see your house. I look at my dog. I'm just like, help me.
I mean, if you wanna buy some weaponry, I mean,
Oh,
I have a discounted price than the people in the stalls because I make it myself.
oh,
But you know,
okay. Yes, I'd love to.
if you're keen.
Yes, no, definitely.
Dude, what stuff do I have for sale?
I'll tell him if you go over there. But just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
now, we're just gonna flip over to what Nox is doing.
So Nox is just kind of watching this all from the distance, and she's gonna approach Big Boy Goliath. So, I'm terrible with names. I'm just gonna call you, giant, tall, whatever. Sorry, terrible with names. I know it starts with a B, I just can't remember what you're called. But, lovely dog you have. I'm rather fond of animals. Do you mind if I pet him?
Hello?
Just no answer.
You there?
Yes. Hello.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
She just asked if she could pet your dog.
Go
Hey.
ahead. I look at him.
It's actually a wolf. This is ruining my immersion.
It's good enough. If she can pet his wolf.
Oh, it's so weird. Scratching by
Don't
the-
worry about him. He's very friendly. Unless I tell him to attack you, but he won't. Don't worry.
Salvatore's like sort of does that thing where his like head goes into his neck, like his head goes into his body like a turtle, just a little bit when you like scratch his neck.
Aw.
Okay. What do you guys
Boy.
What do you guys want to do next?
You haven't asked
Oh,
what
yeah.
Bleak's
What do you have
gonna
to say?
Okay, so you're gonna head down towards.
You haven't asked what Bleak's gonna do.
Well, Bleak's just sort of following. Okay, Bleak, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna whip out my moon pie jar and just stare at my little caterpillar.
Okay. Are you following these guys towards Spanner's
Yeah,
house?
following.
You're following?
Okay.
Okay.
Party at mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I have for sale?
Okay. You reach Spanner's house. It looks very similar to the other houses. It's got like a sort of thatch roof, brick layout, but what you see that is odd is that half of the house is sort of just carved away to make a clearing for this sort of blacksmith studio. In the middle there is a forge with like enough ample space around it to make sure nothing else catches fire. There's a water bucket next to it, anvils just sort of lying around, various tools, and there is a bit of wood, just a plank of wood that is set up to just sort of look like a shop front, and on it is just like, you know when you like get like a bunch of clothes from your washing machine and you just dump them out into
Yeah.
yeah, it's just that with except swords and stuff. There is a lot of weapons there. Is there anything you guys are looking for specifically? Because there are many weapons.
All I have is a shield and a javelin right now. Is there any one-handed weapons that there is?
There are fairly there's a lot of one-handed weapons there.
Okay.
What do you want? A
what
sword,
sort
a
of
dagger, mace? What are you looking for?
anything that does a lot of that'll hurt someone, but like not too much.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most weapons will hurt someone.
Oh yes, but
So what
something
you,
I can wield with one hand.
what you can see that he has made at the current moment of time, right, is you can see that he has clubs, daggers, great clubs, hand axes, javelins, light hammers, maces, quarterstaffs, sickles, and spears. Those are all the one-handed weapons that he has.
Is it okay? Can I get a light hammer?
A light hammer?
Yes. Can I get a light hammer?
Spanner, you can decide what that's worth.
Oh, you're gonna make me search it up? You should have the player's handbook out.
I can tell you how much it's worth, and you can decide.
Oh,
it's
no,
just, you said you were going to give him a discount, so I thought you might.
okay, I will.
Okay,
Just wait.
it's
Wait.
the normal for a light hammer. It's 2 gold pieces normally,
Yeah.
so you can.
So, 2 gold pieces, there'll be.
Oh yes. I sort of
No
like
discount.
fumble on my like a tiny.
No,
wooden
that's a
purse.
discount, come on.
I just told you how much it was worth, and then you
The
said
economy
yeah.
is rough out here, okay?
I sort of like go in like
Gotta-
a tiny
gotta keep a
woman's
job.
purse, right? You know, with like a little leather pouch and I'm like a giant Goliath finger trying to pull out these 2 gold pieces. I'm like, any time now, and then I pull them out and then I like give it to him. You know, just like with both the hands out, displayed. Like there you go.
Thanks. How much was that? 2 gold.
Yeah.
Sweet. Free money.
And can you make my dog some armor? Is that something you can do?
That would take a while. I mean, if we're gonna go on this adventure.
you wouldn't be
Right,
able.
right.
You wouldn't be able to do it
Course.
within 2 days. It
Yeah,
would take a
no.
week
It
at
would-
most to make dog armor.
Maybe a bit more than a
What
week.
about your
because
father? Could he do it?
I mean, as I said, we're about to leave. Like, we're not going to be coming
Right.
back here until we've finished this.
But we might get back in a week.
I doubt we're going to get back in a week. I mean, like,
True.
unknown thing that's making winter like forever? Like how
No,
how are we
you're
meant to
right,
do
you're
that in a
right.
week?
You're completely right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So, if anyone else, does anyone else want to like browse the weaponry that you've got there?
Nah.
Nah.
Do they have arrows?
They have arrows.
There are arrows, yeah.
Or any fancy arrows?
There are fancy looking arrows. There are different looking arrows. Some look slightly better than the rest, but there's nothing that you would call like odd. They just look sort of. There are normal arrows, and then there's decorative arrows. You know.
The decorative ones.
Can I buy some normal arrows?
Deal a
Some
little
normal
bit
arrows.
less
I don't know how much those are worth.
Yeah, dry.
Oh, it's not on my list.
Let
Damn
me
it.
find out.
A silver piece.
That'll be per 20 arrows. There'll be 1 gold piece.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll buy 20 gold arrows. 20 arrows for the gold piece.
20 arrows for 1 gold piece. Yeah.
I'll buy 20 gold arrows, please.
I'm racking up the money, eh?
Okay, so you
And we rob
can
them later.
you,
I mean-
you can add 20 gold pieces, 20 arrows. To
20.
Oh, thank
I
you
keep
for
saying
thinking.
gold pieces. You can add 20 arrows to your inventory.
Everyone should just add 20 gold pieces to their
No,
inventory.
no,
Yeah.
no, just me.
Yeah.
Get your own. Wait, it's
No,
got
don't. Just add the arrows. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do, or do you want to?
Nope. I start heading to the hotel, but I get completely lost. I'm like, where am I going?
Yeah, well, you all do. Everyone's just because you realize that you have neither asked Spanner for directions or asked the Arthursa for directions.
So
All
it
you
gets
know
to
is the
nightfall.
direction that I pointed you
Yeah,
in.
he just.
Are we in an Arctic environment?
You-
Because I can't be lost in an Arctic environment.
I wouldn't say you're in an Arctic environment simply because
Yes,
you're in
it's cold.
no, because you're in like a town and there's torches everywhere. It's actually quite warm.
Yeah. Can I blow out the torches and make it an Arctic environment?
No. Also, the ground has been sort of like shoveled up. So it's not currently snowing. It's like, it's cold, but it's not that cold.
Okay, so I asked my dog, "Do you remember where we were?" And I'm like, "Take us back to the food, like the T-bone steak." I'm like, "Take us back."
Salvador just like looks at you super happy, looks like down a road, looks back at you, does like runs in a circle around your feet, and then sits down and just stares at you again.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll go this way." I'll go the way that I looked at. I'm like, "Okay, let's go this way." My dog says it's the right way. It's got to be the right way.
The entire time Salvatore's just like running around your feet, like just every person that you pass, Salvatore goes up to them, looks at them, and just runs away.
What a good boy.
Yeah. So you start heading down a road, and eventually just get to the outside of the city. You get to the spiral around the outside of the city where all the houses are.
I don't think this was the right way. Just a little thought popped in my head. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm fine with camping out here tonight. So I sort of like lay down my bedroll and sit down with my dog and just like hug him while I'm trying to go to sleep.
It's the middle of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You are all there with them except for Spanner. Do any of you guys want to do anything about this?
Nope, I'm sleeping.
Nah. Okay, Nox, Bleak, what are you doing then?
Nox is watching with rather peculiar disgust and confusion.
Okay.
Lots of confusion.
Are you gonna do anything about it, or are you just gonna like head
Nope.
off, or?
Oh yeah, before I go to sleep, I eat one of the T-bone steaks raw.
Okay.
Raw.
It tastes funny. Doesn't taste bad. Tastes funny.
Constitution saving
He gets
throw.
food-
Nah.
He gets food
He,
poisoning.
he doesn't. Nah. It's
Constitution saving.
not. Don't need one. It tastes funny. You haven't tasted anything like it before.
Mm.
It
It tastes like cheese.
No, it doesn't taste like cheese. It's sort of like meat, but the flavor's like 10 times stronger, to the point where
They
it's
both come from
just a
cows, so they
little.
probably taste like the same, right?
It's just like a little bit too strong. The flavor. It's hard. It would be you'd.
Oh, it's not the worst I've tasted. And then I lie back down.
Okay. People kind of walk past you as you're just lying in the middle of the road. There is a man riding a horse that just sort of like goes around you. No one really is bothering to move you because you are a Goliath in the wearing
I'm just
armor
this giant Goliath.
with a wolf that looks
Are you
pretty
short for a
fearsome.
left?
Well, he's still bigger than most of the people there.
Yeah.
He's a small little Goliath baby.
Eventually someone walks up to you. It's a human. Excuse me.
Yes. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Trying to sleep with my dog.
Well, I was just on my way back from the hotel that the master sent me out to book.
Oh, you're the
What?
servant. Oh, good to meet you.
Hi. Yeah. Why are you out here?
I might have lost my way a little bit, and I
Yeah.
decided just to sleep here.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't know where it is?
Yes. I don't know where it is.
You didn't ask Spanner or anything.
Yeah, we went to his house and bought a few weapons, but then we went away. And
Okay. Yeah. Just follow me. You.
oh no, it's fine. I'll sleep here on the ground.
Are you sure?
Yes, no, it's fine. My dog loves it.
Oh.
We've never really slept in a hotel before, so
Have you got a permit for this parking location, young man?
I mean, he can sleep there if he wants, but it's
No,
mean it's comfier
Wait,
at the
so I get to
hotel.
get in as well?
We've already booked your room.
okay. If it's no inconvenience to you, I would love to
Honestly,
take
it's
you.
more of an inconvenience if you don't go at this point, because then we've just got an empty room.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll come.
I mean,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, okay. You all
I
three.
take my bedroll.
Yeah, all
Before I
three, all three of you walk down the road, and you only go to the next street and turn left, and there it is. If you just walked like a slightly further, you would have seen it.
Oh wow, it's right over here. It's actually
Yeah,
quite big.
it is. It's a big building. It's around the size of the three of the houses that you'd see. It's more than 2 stories, which is a bit odd considering like all the houses around it are 2 stories. It's about 3 stories high, and you can hear music coming from it. It's very jovial, you know. It feels like if the center of the town wasn't like just so filled with people and life and partying, this would be like where everyone would be, you know.
Cool. The life of the party.
One on the front of the place, there's a big sign that's written in big kind of gold lettering, and it just says the Olive Crown.
Oh, quite fancy.
Yes, rather fancy.
Oh, Nox! Yes, hello. Where do you come from?
I am still here. I like to observe from a distance when things go wrong sometimes.
Kind of weird, but anyway, so where do you come from?
Kinda weird. Did you just see what you were doing?
What? Sleeping on the ground? I thought that was normal.
Yes, sleeping on the ground in the middle of the street.
Yeah, you guys can just like let yourselves in, just say, hey, I'm Nox, this is Bleak, and that's Baron North, and they'll let you up to your rooms.
Wait.
I'm gonna go.
In that exact order, or just...
In any order, I don't know.
Okay, any order.
And the guy just sort of runs off.
Okay, Nox, so where do you come from? You're quite odd.
You're just gonna have this conversation outside?
Well,
Right outside.
Yes, why not?
Okay,
Well,
okay.
let's go.
Go ahead. Don't let me stop
I
you.
come from a place not too far from here. It's called Durham. Not sure if you've heard of it. Rather prestigious, fancy, glowy city. You know, only the best of the best.
what's a
kind
city?
of thing. It's a place where there are a lot of people. A
Oh,
lot.
okay. I don't like a lot of people. I like people, just not a lot of them.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Yes,
This
it
couple,
gets-
this couple sort of walks up to you and they're like, "Oh, excuse me. Can we get to the door, please?"
Oh,
You're,
sorry,
you're
sorry.
standing directly in the door.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. They go in and door closed behind.
I guess we should go in.
Yes, yeah, lead the way, lead the way.
Where's the other one? The bleak one.
He's with you. He's like
I'm right behind you guys.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
Playing with my caterpillar.
You just blend into the crowd.
he's just standing there with this like big jug, sort of jar, like glass jar, and inside it is like a little branch, and on that branch is just a caterpillar just kind of wiggling.
Can I have a look, bleak, at your worm?
Touch it and I kill you.
What? So I can hear you.
Touch it and I kill you.
Oh,
Lee!
okay.
Don't be so mean!
No, it's fine. It's his.
You can't hear Moon Pie.
Okay. Well. Hello. I am Berenorth, and these are Nox and Bleak. We got a room.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you come in. It's this.
Oh.
It's a tiefling actually. It's like a male tiefling. He's very well dressed. You can see. The reason he doesn't see you when you first come in is this place is very crowded. There are a lot of people here, and they're all just sort of smashing drinks together. Hey, let's party! Like, many of them look incredibly drunk. There's a guy on the piano, and you can just tell that this is like the best day of his life, because he's like slamming his hands against the piano as he plays. Like, with every kind of, like, lift in the music, his spine straightens up and he flicks his hair back, and the music is just very loud and boisterous, and this guy is already dealing with like 4 other people just yelling at him like what drinks they want. I want the dragon fruit ale, I want the elven wine, etc, etc. So so he sort of spins around when he first sees you. Well, what is it? What is you're Baronoth? Are you?
Yes.
Are you the
I'm
ones?
Berenorth.
Yes, we're the
You're the ones that that servant just told me about. Is yes?
Yes, he's a lovely man.
Oh, he's quite nice. You want to go upstairs, and then your room is 105, 102, and 103. There aren't 100 rooms, but we just started counting at 100.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It makes people feel cool. Yeah, just head on up. If you need anything, come down, ask me, ask anyone. If you need alcohol, ask me.
Oh no, I'm not allowed to drink alcohol.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay.
rather against my morals.
Okay, well, feel free. We have milk, I suppose.
Oh, really? Can I get a glass of milk?
Yeah. He just starts like fidgeting around under the table, brings out like a jug of milk. It's like a wooden, you know the like shape that milk jugs are that you'd buy at a store now?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's just wood.
Wow, how original.
Yeah, he just pops the cap off, pours you like a shot glass of it, just hands it over to you. Now, if you excuse me, I must deal with my other patrons. It is quite a busy day.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, and he heads off and he starts talking to this dwarf and he's like, "What do you want?"
Yeah, I just walk upstairs and I'm like, come here, come doggo, come Savitar.
Yeah, I follow.
Salvatore is
Tall Boy.
very interested by this place. There is a lot of people, and Salvatore is having a field day sniffing everything.
I'm like, come on, Savitar, not now. We can do it later.
He comes.
I'll help you as well.
Yeah, Salvatore goes up with you.
Okay.
Bleak and Nox, you're going up as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you get to the first floor, and there's just like a row of rooms. Baronorth, your room is to the left side, and Bleak and Nox's rooms are to the right. And
Before we split up, can I cast Divine Sense to see if Bleak and stuff have like any evil things about them or stuff like that?
Divine Sense?
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, I cast the do they see me do it or do I just cast it?
Is
yeah,
it that
they're
you
gonna.
can pick it in the area, but you can't tell the exact location of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast it.
You cast it.
Yeah. Do I feel anything evil around me?
You don't, but you do feel something odd.
Odd.
It
It
doesn't.
might be the raw meat.
No, it doesn't feel good or evil. It feels very neutral, but you can't really tell what it is. It's within. It's near you. You can tell that, but you don't know how close.
Oh, I just got this weird feeling. You guys might want to sleep with the candle on tonight.
Okay, whatever you say.
As you're kind of like your senses are heightened now because you've got this sort of uneasy feeling. You look around and you just see a cockroach scutter across the floor.
So I get my warhammer down and I smash it.
The cockroach
Sorry,
scuttles away. You
Huh. Oh,
AC 40.
oh. I'll just go in my room now.
Okay, you guys are gonna rest for the night?
Yeah.
Yes, and doggo sleep in my bed.
You
I
wake. Well, are
Oh,
you gonna
come
do?
on.
Are you gonna do anything?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
of course.
go ahead.
Okay, so, you know, I just, you know, went to my anvil and just started tinkering on, like, you know, just something random I was making kind of mindlessly. And then I saw a cockroach, of course, and I was like, I've heard stories about this, this, ancient being called the Rodent King, and like the, cockroaches were like how you'd know if he was there, and of course it could be any sort of cockroach, but I thought it's a bit cold, you know,
Yeah.
so I went out looking and followed the cockroaches.
You don't
Yeah.
find anything.
I don't find anything, but that's what I was doing the whole night. I didn't
Yes.
sleep.
The
That's what I was doing.
you're just walking around following cockroaches because you've been doing this for a while now. Every night, every time you see a cockroach,
Every night.
you just go out and like try and find it. But no, just like every other time, you don't find anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you're just gonna do this the entire night?
And the entire night. No rest.
Okay,
Sleeping
Baron
for
North
the
Bleak and Nox, you wake to a scream.
Oh,
What?
people need help! I sort of like, can I like inch up to the door and like, I'd be like, and I sort of like open it just slightly and like peek my eye out.
You see people also sort of doing the same, coming out, looking out, like, from their rooms, and then they walk downstairs, look down the banister, shrug, and then go back to bed.
Can I walk outside and then like try and like think of where the sound came from, like where it echoed from?
You know where it came from. It came from
Oh, okay.
downstairs. Down.
I sort of like rush downstairs, like, does anyone need help? And I'm like running with my light
you
warhammer
see,
in my right hand.
see the tiefling with an arm around a human woman.
Do you need help?
No, she's fine. She just saw something.
Are you sure? Okay, do you mind if I take a look at her? Ask her?
Yes. Of course. You're a paladin, am I correct?
Yes, I am. Yes. I am a paladin. Yes, why?
Yes. Well, anything you can do for her would be fantastic.
Oh, yes, I would love to help her. So, miss, what's wrong?
You kneel down and she's averagely attractive. She's got a very sort of thin face, long blonde hair, peasant's clothes, I'd say. She's sort of you see she's holding on to like a jug of like a warm liquid, tea possibly, but what you notice is that her hand is very lightly shaking. She looks up at you and sort of.
Oh, it's okay, dear. Just come here, and I like sort of like hold her hands, like, it's gonna be okay. Just tell me what's wrong.
I saw it.
So what?
They said it was a myth. They said
What?
They said it was a myth, a legend. I saw it though. It was.
What myth? Speak clearly.
The cockroach. The cockroach.
Whereabouts did you see it?
She gestures to a grate that is sort of positioned into the wall,
and the grate goes into a sort of ventilation system. You've noticed these vents around the place. Essentially, what they do is they just connect the houses via a sort of so if like one house starts burning down, other houses can kind of get a bit of the smoke and just like, oh no, we need to go help them, like an early sort of fire alarm warning system.
Can I get my dog to go to the grate and be like, I click my tongue, like, and then I get him to go to the grate. I'm like, do you smell anything?
At this point, Spanner's gonna walk in. But also your dog goes to the grate, sniffs around, looks back at you like, what am I doing?
It's okay, boy. And I look back at the girl. I'm like, you see that man over there? Yeah, his name's Spanner. He'll look after you. And I'm like, Spanner. I'm like, come here, Spanner. She needs your help.
Johnny? You Vic?
Ooh. Oh, my mic was muted.
Yeah.
I was drinking water.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing
Look after
here?
the girl. She's talking about
Look
some
after
sort of cockroach king or something.
Spanner?
The Rodent King.
Yes. She saw something go under the
Spanner,
grate.
you recognize this girl. She is the town baker.
The baker. Oh yes.
Spanner,
Yes.
you know her name as Ilel.
I know her very well because I'm a vegetarian, so I don't get meat. Sorry, what'd you say? Ilel.
Ilel. E-I-H-L-E-L. Ilel.
E-I-H.
Spanner, I saw it. Spanner, I saw it. It was in. It was in the vents and it crawled.
Tell me, what did it look like?
What do you think it looked like? A big cockroach, Spanner.
A big one.
I don't like cockroaches. Yeah. Can I walk over to the grate and then cast Divine Sense again?
You do, and you feel the same feeling that you felt last night.
Okay.
Spanner starts to feel something as well. But it feels very faint. You know that sort of ASMR feeling where you get that sort of
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
really good
Is that what
feeling
it feels
sensation? It's like that, but it's like really faint. It's like the beginning of it, you know?
Is the grate big enough to get into?
You
Yeah, I was
felt
gonna say, can I smash the grate open? Or
it's
is it
a
like
big grate. You can get
Okay.
in there.
I'm gonna try and get in.
Bleak
Yeah.
and Nox. Bleak and Nox, are you there?
Yes, so after the commotion, Nox rushes to put on her Hawaiian shirt.
That's why it took her so long. Mm.
That's why it took her so long, and she goes down to stairs.
Fabulous though, you know? Gotta go down in style.
Fabulous.
Okay, so you're downstairs now?
Yeah.
Bleak, what about you?
I'm going to fortify my room and protect Moon Pie.
Okay, so, Nox, when you get downstairs, you see Baronorth just sort of crawling into the crate, and Spanner watching him.
You just like kind of see my butt poking out and my like other half inside. It's like, eh.
Aren't you rather large to be going through a grate?
He can
Who's
fit.
that?
He can fit, I should say that, quite comfortably. It just looks really awkward.
I'm like, who's that?
Come on, hurry up! I need to get in there.
Baronorth like tries to turn around to see what's
sorry.
behind him, but it's a tight fit, so he just sort of smashes his head against the wall.
Ow!
No. It's me, Nox.
Oh, Nox!
You know,
Oh yes,
we
can
met
you help me? Can you
earlier.
push my butt? It's
Do I have to?
yes.
Okay,
Give it a push on 3.
Nox
1, 2, 3. Push me! Push me!
He like tries to kick him into the grate.
I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
Okay. Which chat do I do it in general?
Yeah, any.
Don't do it in general.
Just do it.
Oh, that was not good.
You should make like a dice chat.
No, you can just do it in the
5.
frozen heart chat.
Oh. You kick him, but the only thing that happens is that Baronorth just feels like...
Like a light spank.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm like, okay, I'll go.
Baronorth, you didn't even need that kick. You just...
I know,
Go in.
I know, my character knows.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in after him.
Okay.
I'm like, doggy, wait by the girl and stuff like that, you know?
I mean, he's not gonna follow. He's gonna keep following you.
Oh, okay.
Fully trained dog.
Yeah, he looks at you like, are you kidding me? I want to know what's happening. And then he just sort of like goes in after you and like
He's a taste for cockroach.
Yeah, he looks very happy as he goes in as well. Like he doesn't have any worry in the world at the
I
moment.
still have the T-bone steaks on me. I still have 3 of them on me.
You can't quite tell if he's following you because he likes you, or it's that you're holding like 3 T-bone steaks.
Let's be honest, it's the T-bone steaks.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's the damn
You
T-bone
walk.
steak.
You get through these like. It's sort of an odd system. The pipes are shaped in a way so that the smoke, when it floods up, can flood directly back down into another house as fast as possible. So there's a lot of very odd turns. There's a lot of times where you have to sort of shimmy upwards, like in an upwards direction. But eventually you see this light on the other end, and you tumble out, and you're in the shack.
The shack.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Spanner, when you fall out, you don't recognize it at all. You have never been here before.
Oh, wait, did my long rest count before? Or is it not long enough to be a long rest?
Yeah, it was a long week, so you slept the entire night.
Okay. So can I cast Divine Sense again?
You can.
Okay. I cast.
Yes, you get that feeling, but it's stronger. It's the strongest that you've ever... And, Spanner, your the sensation, as you were climbing through that pipe and getting closer, it just slowly got more and more powerful.
I grab my doggo. I'm like, it's okay.
The doggo's perfectly fine. He licks your face.
I'm rubbing it for my comfort.
The one thing that you notice that's odd is that there are rats and insects and bugs and mosquitoes all just sort of swarming around the corner of the room.
I'm just gonna say, like, really loudly, show yourself! In roach tongue, of course.
I sort of like, who's there? And I point my hammer to the bugs. I'm like, I'm not afraid of you.
Bleak, Nox and Baranoth, you're gonna hear this. You hear the sound come from the corner of the room after Spanner yells, "Who's there?" This sort of
What? No, I said show yourself.
yeah,
in roach tongue.
show yourself, and you hear this sort of, and you notice that the swarm of rodents and insects was hiding something, and as it parts away, we're gonna take a quick break.
Cliffhanger motherfucker.
Yeah.
We don't usually take breaks.
Yes, but I need to go to the
Oh, so
toilet.
this quick ad break.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Okay.
After this quick ad.
Then that's
So we're gonna take 10
back
minutes.
soon.
We're gonna take like 5-10 minutes just to do a break, and then we're gonna be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
So we're in the shed, and in the corner there is a swarm of insects and rodents, rats and mice and mosquitoes and horseflies, just sort of swarming like a miniature bug tornado. And Spanner cries out, "Reveal yourself!" But to Baranoth and Bleak, all you hear, Baranoth and Nox, all you hear is just Spanner release this high-pitched just sort of sound.
Can I hear it from my room?
No, you can't. You're a decent way away. And
What's going on?
And from the center of the storm of insects, you hear a reply.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that, but Spanner, you hear something very different. You hear a word, and that word is okay.
Your mum gay. Oh.
And suddenly, the cloud of insects parts away, and in its place is this giant cockroach.
I sort of like.
It's bigger than Creon's cock.
This cockroach is about 3 times the size of Salvatore.
Phew.
And you question how it was actually able to fit in the grate that you just kind of went through. But
I sort of. Oh man, my character like shivers. He's like, ugh. He grabs out his he puts down his shield and grabs out his warhammer.
It's little. It has two very small, sort of like mandibles that it just sort of opens and closes randomly in like a sort of a pattern until eventually you hear the sound again. It's just like. Now, Spanner, you hear this as, "Tell your friend to drop the weapon."
I like how it changed from okay to tell your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, drop your weapon.
What? No, it's a giant cockroach. I'm not gonna drop my
Spanner,
weapon.
are you insane? Look at it.
Look at it, it's revolting. No offense, cockroach, but it's revolting.
It can't understand you.
You don't even know I can't understand you. Ugh.
I know. I'm just. I'm apologizing. Come on, man. I look at my dog and I'm like, "Are you ready?"
Dude, drop your weapon.
No.
The cockroach looks at Salvatore, and it's weird because a dog bark comes out of its mouth
What in
Bark.
tarnation?
from the cockroach, and Salvatore looks at the cockroach in like surprise and sits, something that you have never been able to get Salvatore to do before.
Salvatore, stand. Salvatore.
Salvatore,
Was it just me, or did that thing just bark like a dog?
It did.
Did I understand the bark as well?
you didn't understand the bark.
The real
Try
question
it
is, can we
already.
get a pet giant cockroach? Because I want one.
Salvatore stands up and walks over to the giant cockroach.
No, I pick up my shield and run in front of my doggo, and I sort of hold it in front of him, like
No,
keeping
stop!
him back, and like holding my shield out in front of him, like protecting Salvatore and keeping him back.
It's not the cockroach trying to get to Salvatore. The Salvatore's trying to get to the cockroach.
I know. I'm like holding him back, and I'm holding my shield out in case he tries anything.
Salvatore looks very annoyed. The
I'm
cockroach
like-
looks back at Spanner, and Spanner, you hear it go. It's in the same. The rest of you hear the same hiss, but Spanner, you hear. Why do you come here?
It's
Well.
making noise again.
I have always wanted to meet you. I say this in roach tongue.
Yeah, the rest of you just hear Spanner hiss back at it.
Strange.
I like have a giddy
Nuts.
smile on my face. I'm like,
Nox, I'm going to attack it. And just in a
Do
second,
it.
I'm going to run into it and hit it.
What is your
Hey,
friend
I'll
saying?
back you up.
Okay, thank you. I'll do it in a second. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and then I charge it and I just go to hit it.
You swing down, and quite easily, the cockroach lifts its wing and just sort of dink, and hits the hammer out of your hand.
Oh,
I just like physically cringe.
oh, can I keep running at it and like try and shield bash it?
I mean, do you want to?
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna cast sleep.
You're gonna cast sleep on
Yeah.
Baronorth?
Well, sleep just affects everyone in the area. That's
oh,
not me.
Yeah, okay, you can.
You know how sleep works? I'm doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
This is not gonna take a long time at all. Oh,
Constitution saving throw.
no, that's not how it works.
Isn't it?
So I got a 22. So who's got the lower HP? You or out of you two?
I've got 12.
Nox. Nox, what's yours?
I've got 12 as well.
So Baronorth would go down, I guess, but not Nox.
Why would I go down?
I don't know.
We've got
It
the same
depends who's closer to me.
back-
I'm pretty sure I'm closer to Baronorth because I've been inching forward.
Really? I'm like right next to this thing.
Huh.
Yeah, and I'm also close to it. I don't know. Zed's rule.
Zed.
But it only affects one of them.
For story purposes, I'm gonna make Baronorth go down.
Okay.
Okay,
He just falls asleep.
Baronorth collapses to the ground, and the cockroach just sort of leans over him, pokes him with the leg, makes sure he's asleep.
Also-
asleep.
I just want to say, like, when I was casting sleep, literally, I just kind of looked at Baronorth and was like, sleep.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't do anything besides say the word sleep.
suddenly, like, a group of rats just erupts from under the Rodent King. You can't tell. And they just sort of go under Baronorth and just hoist him up and walk him to the back of the room.
Oh my god!
Tell your other friend not to do anything like that again.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, Nox, don't mess with him.
The rats scurry up Baronorth's body, and each one bites the other's tail. So it forms like a chain of
Man, I'm
rats
glad I'm missing out on
that
this.
wrap around Baronorth and create bindings holding him.
That's why you don't split the group.
I
like
can you
the
tell?
thing. I wanted to come.
Salvatore, finally, like, not being held back by Baronorth, runs towards the Rodent King, and just one of his, like, feelers, his antennae, just goes down and pets Salvatore.
It's so cute, but so revolting.
I thought I'd trained him better than this.
Tell your cockroach and his little army to put down Big Boy. I can't imagine he'd appreciate it.
Well, they're not carrying him, they're just wrapped around him.
Yeah. Just
like
ooh.
a rope.
Yeah, like a
Yes,
rope.
yes.
They're acting like a rope.
Not very effective, I assume.
I asked the Rodent King, like, what's up, bro?
I can't let him go. He has attacked me. He is free to leave when you leave.
Okay. Okay. I'm just
Why?
like looking super excited at meeting the guy.
Why are you here?
Well, as I said, I've always wanted to meet you, bro. And I heard that you were like seen in this grate, so we climbed through the grate and we ended up being here. When
The
you leave here, do you always have to go through that grate? Because that seems mighty inconvenient having to go through that inn.
The Roach King looks at you, and his antennae kind of stick out very straight suddenly, as if he's just realized something.
He must be excited to see me.
What are you?
I'm a blacksmith.
No, you're not.
Fairly certain I am.
He
checked.
he side-eyes you.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
What do you feel when you look at me?
That's an intimate question.
The Roach King is oddly emotive for a cockroach. Like, you can see, like, a sort of confusion and anger on the cockroach's face. Tell me.
I guess this, like, tingling sensation, I guess.
The cockroach looks back at Nox. You
Ew.
can understand me, but she can't.
What are you speaking? What is it saying?
I say to Nox, that's exactly what I say to Nox.
Are you alright? Are you a little bit, confused right now?
Fine.
I know I'm very confused, it's okay. We're all here.
It's a different language. Yeah.
Oh.
I go back. I
you
turn
know
back
what
to the
I mean?
Rodent King, and I'm like, I asked a friend to teach me. He knew your language, and he taught me. It took ages, but yeah.
Yes, okay.
And after hearing that, the Rodent King notices that my grammar's terrible.
Yeah. Do you, by any chance, worship any gods?
Nah, I've always strayed away from that.
My
sort of
ear
stuff.
twitches as soon as he says God.
I've always tried to stray away
Did
from
my
that
god
sort of
sense just go off?
stuff. Did someone say hello?
I do not
Justice?
I do not know what you want with me.
With what?
I do not like your kind.
Dragonborns. That's racist.
No, no. Mortals.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I can't die because I haven't died yet. So you know.
There are a few of your kind.
There's only one way to find out if you're immortal, right?
You though, what is your name?
Me, I'm Spanner.
You don't know many things about yourself. I must insist that you leave.
Well, I don't. Why are we here? That last bit I said to Nox. I'm like, why are we here?
We're investigating a lady screaming at some cockroach. That, as far as I know, just tell him to stay out of the pub and leave the people alone.
And I turn back to the rodent king and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We were investigating this lady. She got mighty freaked out from you appearing at the inn. So
humans tend to do that.
I'm not a human. So
She was.
we just wanted to ask if you wouldn't freak people out.
I am a giant cockroach.
I can see that.
How am I supposed to not freak people out? If they see me and freak out, that's their fault. Now I ask you to leave.
Okay then. I can see he's being a bit aggressive, and I'm like, okay, Nox, let's get out of here.
In my breath, I
what about,
whisper Saboteur. As I'm sleeping.
And his doggo friend.
The rats pick Baronorth up by walking directly up the wall, and then they sort of side shuffle to make it look like Baronorth is walking. And they just pull him through the grate, and you just see Baronorth's like limp body just disappear.
By the way, I am 550 pounds.
Yeah, there are a lot of rats.
Why are you so fat? Whoa!
I just say one last thing to the Rodent King. What exactly did you mean by me not knowing much about myself?
I have a feeling you'll find out sooner.
Okay, toodles.
And
Lovely.
the swarm of rodents and insects just close around him, and then poof, they're gone, and the Rodent King isn't there.
Well, that was
Whoa,
cool.
that's,
That
was
explains my
rather-
question about whether he has to go through the inn every time.
You turn around, and as you're about to leave, you just see the butt of the Rodent King go down.
Can someone give me my Warhammer?
They carried your Warhammer with you.
And did the dog come too?
The dog's
Yeah.
going with you guys. Don't worry. Okay, so you exit where you came out through, and the woman is sitting there. Well, did you see it? Was it there?
Oh yes, yes,
No.
we saw it.
Oh no, I'm asleep. Never mind.
Rather hideous looking. I
Yes.
told my friend here to tell it to stay out of the inn, so
Yes,
you
we-
should be fine.
We convinced it to never come back here again.
Oh, good.
So you're all good now.
Oh, good. Okay. She gets up, still very obviously shaken, and just like walks up the stairs, leaving the shopkeeper just sitting there like with a blanket. Well then.
That's more accurate.
Oh, I don't. You met the Rodent King.
Yes, he was a lovely fellow.
Oh.
I would have to disagree. He was rather disgusting.
Oh,
No,
he is a giant
didn't coach
cockroach.
No, I didn't. You were hissing at him. It was weird.
yeah. Took me ages to learn that. Rodent tongue.
It is currently
Traveling bard taught me.
around. You hear bells.
Bells.
Bell.
How many?
Laziest background.
You- You hear about. I'd say it's around 9 bells
9 bells.
Yeah.
In the morning or at night.
in the morning.
In the morning. Wow.
Just bum.
I have been out and about for a long time.
You woke up around 8.
No, I was searching the whole night.
I mean, like, the rest of them woke up around 8.
Okay.
Oh, crikey.
Question: am I still in the vent, just asleep?
No.
No, the rats just sort of threw you out of the vent.
So I just like get chucked out of the vent onto the ground, and like that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So like get flopped out of this vent.
So,
They got in a pit giant cockroach.
Salvador jumps directly off the, out of the vent onto you, and just,
Oh, Salvador,
Do they
Oh.
do damage?
no.
my boy. And I like rub him. I'm like, why'd you go with that cockroach?
Takes 1d20 damage.
No, okay. So, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm going back to my room.
Ugh.
I just need to cleanse my mind of what I just witnessed.
You go upstairs and just drink, like, a full bottle of vodka.
Well, I drank that milk from yesterday
Sounds about
night.
right.
Someone come
yep.
get me out of my room.
Yeah, someone might want to go get Bleak.
Oh, true.
I
Yeah, I'll
knock
go
on
get
Bleak's door as I'm going upstairs, and I'm like, "It's all right, we got it."
Damn,
And
I
I
was
go
really
there.
hoping someone would come in so I could shoot an arrow next to their head.
I was gonna go in.
Damn.
I was gonna walk in and be like, hello.
Do it anyway.
Alright. I'm like, I knock on, like, as she knocks on the door, I'm like, wait, let me handle this. And I walk in, I'm like, hello? Are you home? It's quite heavily boarded.
One sec. Roll. 20 plus 5. So I'm a homeless. Ah! Okay, 18. Fine. I'm in at the door next to his head.
Oh, that misses me.
Yeah,
What's the AC of the door?
yeah, you hit the door next to his head.
Just checking, just checking.
Oh, what? Well, why'd you do that for?
You just see like the
Where are
thing's been like turned over, all the chairs around, and I'm in like a little circle with me hiding there next to like a jar on my shoulder.
Bleak? Is that you?
What
You
was
know,
all the commotion about?
There was a giant rat. No, it was a giant cockroach. Yes.
A
This
giant rat.
cockroach.
How interesting.
Do you want to go now? It's time. It's 9 o'clock.
At the just the word giant cockroach, you see Moon Pie get just a little bit more fidgety than normal. Like that
If you
Moon Pie
want,
self-sound.
we could go get a drink together.
Sounds good.
Ah, yes.
Wait,
Let's go.
no, wait. Sounds good.
Let's
Okay,
go.
you go downstairs. Everything's
I'm
sort
just
of
gonna like leave my giant barricade the way it is. Just in case.
you go downstairs. Everything just sort of seems the way it was when you left. Well, there's the tiefling bartender is just kind of sitting there with the blanket, looking around, trying to figure out what he's gonna do next. The woman is gone. She's gone to her room. But you see customers start flooding in through the front doors, and like some people are getting out of bed and coming downstairs. And the place is just generally returning to the same lively atmosphere that it had when you first went here.
Okay. I look at the. Is the bartender there?
Yeah,
I'm like, thank you for the place tonight.
of
That
course.
was great.
Of course, anytime you want to.
Can I get one water and an ale?
I see. Don't see what. No, I don't see any reason why not.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check how much that is. Ale.
is 2 silver pieces for it.
Okay.
Sorry, 4 copper pieces from.
Yeah, 4 copper.
I hand him 1 silver for the water and the ale.
Okay. Yeah, he gives you like a flask of water and just a bottle of ale.
Okay, and then I look at Bleak and I'm like, here you go, and I hand him the bottle of ale.
Blake, any response to that?
So I was eating.
He gives you a bottle of ale.
Thank you for the bottle of ale.
Don't worry, anytime, friend. And we should probably get going. It's a bit late.
Yep. So all four of you leave the blah, blah, blah. All three of you leave the Olive Crown Hotel, and you notice that the places are less busy in the mornings than they would be than they are in the evenings. Shops are just now opening. Every now and then you'll see like a shutter open, or like someone just pop out from like their home and like run over to their shop to start selling things. Lines start forming at shops that haven't opened yet. Especially the food stalls. You see vegetable shops have started opening now, which you didn't see last time. There are some that are selling just like corn on the cobs, berries, etc. And
I'm like, ooh, and then I go to the vegetable shop and I stand in line. Sorry guys, I'll be a second.
I join him.
you join
Ooh,
it.
bleak.
You see, Nox and Spanner. You see, Arthursa actually come down the road from the manor, followed by about 3 or 4 servants, just 2 on each side, on each of the sides. The 2 of them are just holding up as like a long cloak that he's wearing, and the other 2 are holding bread baskets, which they are using to give bread to some of the people just milling around the place.
What a nice man.
What a nice guy. Oh,
You know, I always knew he was a nice guy,
Fancy.
ever since I looked at him. Why'd I go Irish?
ever
Well-
since I looked at him.
When are you thinking of setting off?
Oh, I'm just gonna get a corn on the cob for my friends, and then we're going. Won't be long, don't worry.
You reach the front of the line.
Oh, hi, can I get 2 corn on the cobs?
It's a very dirty looking man. He sniffs and he's got like very grubby fingers. His arms like covered in dirt. Yeah, what do you want?
Can I get 2 corn on the cobs, please?
2 corn on the... Oh, you mean the green shucks. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
He pulls up 2 corn on the cobs, and you realize they look a bit weird, because corn on the cobs grow above ground, but these ones are like dirtier than the potatoes.
Can you wash them for me, please? If that's possible.
He gives
They're
you
a bit dirty.
he gives you a dirty look, like dirtier than the corn on the cobs.
Okay, it's fine. I'll take them. How much?
That's about just a silver probably.
Okay, I give him a silver piece.
Yeah, he gives you the 2 corn on the cobs. Have fun with those.
Thanks.
Next!
Can I walk up to what's his face, Spanner?
Yep.
Like, oh, I know you're a vegetarian, so I bought this for you.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not.
Spanner, you know for a fact that no one buys from this guy.
Well, not no one, because there's people on the
Yeah,
line.
well, no one that actually cares about their
No
food
one
buys from these
respectable.
guys. The people that normally buy from this guy are the people that have done something that they don't want people to find out about.
Right.
He's like-
yeah, I just...
Most of the people in that line weren't buying vegetables. And,
Right.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just like... Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Well,
Well,
I
you're
bought
fine,
this for you. I
it's
thought it'd be nice, because, you know, you're a vegetarian and all. And it's
Yeah,
hard to-
don't eat that. Don't
What
eat
else
that.
am I gonna do with it?
Chuck it in the bin.
I paid a silver.
I really just want you to let him keep it, because there's something with that one.
Oh dear.
Well,
Well, do what you want. I
like
I
the
do not
Bolivian
take
poison
responsibility for this.
okay, I'll just put it in my satchel. I shove like 2 dirty pieces of corn in my My
Blake,
bag.
are you buying anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Ganassi. Oh, fancy genie boy. What do you want?
I just want to know, do you happen to have any spare leaves that I could have?
Oh, leaves. I get you. He pulls out a
God.
jar of weed. No.
Wait,
Does
Jake, what is
marijuana affect caterpillars?
That is the question.
do I hear them talking about this? Does my character hear them?
No, you have walked away and you are now standing with the rest of the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Caterpillars on marijuana plants. Let's find out, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Moonpie's just like,
The
Flea! Flea! Get the nice ones!
Does that mean the marijuana?
I don't know. Is it leaves?
Yes, it's very much like
Who
leaves.
the fuck are you talking to?
He's not very nice.
How much for the marijuana, sir?
Oh, this is good shit. I'm gonna need. This is gonna be about a gold frame.
I just did a quick
Okay.
Google, and there's nothing online about the effect of marijuana on caterpillars.
Yeah,
But there is a
there is
lot about keeping caterpillars off cannabis plants. So,
Wonder why that would be happening, right? Oh, my citizens here.
the caterpillars.
I'll
Have you
buy
put
some
a-
marijuana.
I just saw what you put in them.
Yeah.
That's what's live on the stream.
Great.
Right?
Yeah,
should post
I've seen them. Okay.
Also, I'll
Yeah.
take I'll take one gold piece worth of your marijuana. And do you have any leaves that perhaps a caterpillar might enjoy? Just any shitty leaves will do, man.
I mean,
Starts rolling blunt.
he just sort of gestures to like the food at like the front of the thing, and you can tell the food is like it's all rotten, it's gross. It's been there for a while, and
I just like rip off the leaves of all like the shitty rotten plants.
yeah, this is fine. I don't really care about those. Those are just to make sure
Okay.
no one
I want my
knows.
marijuana though.
Yeah. He hands you the marijuana and takes the gold piece.
Nice.
Those are just to make sure they like the authorities don't know about what goes on. if you know what I mean. And
I really don't
But
care.
but as he says that, a guard sort of walked past and goes, "Hey Jeff, can I get some mushrooms?" Yeah, man. Here you go. And he hands.
He's my best customer.
The guard just throws him like a few silver pieces, and he just gives him a bag of mushrooms. The guy goes, "Hey, thanks, man," and just walks off.
Do you reckon they have marijuana? Nope.
Yep. So, like, is there anything else, or is it just
Custom
marijuana?
items.
What?
No, that would be that's all. Thank you.
Yeah.
As they
Okay.
start walking away.
See ya. Next. Okay. So the rest
Sick man voiced in a sick man. I like it.
you all join up into the group, and you see the
There's
Arthur.
custom items.
Arthas is just sort of standing there, you know, he's talking to the rest of you. Now, you're going to want to be careful. There are winter wolves out there. They are dangerous. There
Oh,
are,
don't worry. I've got a wolf myself. He can protect us.
you don't know about winter wolves. They are
Oh no, I fought a few of them before. They're like tiny little white wolves.
maybe not tiny. It's
Are you
not-
sure? They were quite small. They almost
Tiny
looked like
for
rats.
you, big for us. But
Oh.
yes, it's very dangerous out there. There are creatures. I'd say head directly for the next town. You don't need to be dilly-daddling around.
You know, my whole village was sort of.
Yeah,
Okay,
where
right.
is
These
the closest
wolves.
town? It's out to
Um,
the east, isn't it?
Yes. Directly east from here. You want
Leaves and special leaves. I like it.
The east.
Oh yeah, do I see him eating these leaves by any chance?
he's not eating them at the moment. They're still in the jar.
Oh, okay.
No. These are for moon pie.
Oh well, you got him some leaves. How nice of you.
Yeah.
You know, I really respect you.
It's a
Malik,
I-
you seem like a great person, and we'll be great friends. I know it.
the next town up is it's one called Adoel.
A what?
Adoel.
Adoel.
Yeah, Adoel. Adoel.
Adwell.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
that the next town?
Yes.
I sort of just grab out like a notepad.
You'll find people there.
Duel. Okay, thank
But
you.
as you're sort of standing here talking, you see a woman.
Oh,
A few feet. She's just a few feet away, sort of hovering. She's. You
She can
see-
fly.
Oh,
no. She's just sort of like hovering around you guys. You know, like just sort of like, not like hovering. Like, you know, she's just standing a few feet back, just watching you. She's got like her hands clasped together. She's like rubbing them together. She looks like a peasant. Her hair is messy, and you can see distinctly tear tracks in the dirt on her face.
Can I like? Do I see that? Do I like myself? Like specifically me? Do I see this?
Yes, you will see. This. She's not that far away.
I sort of like see her, and I sort of like slowly walk up to her. And as I walk up, I crouch down by her, and I'm like, "Here you go," and I pull out a gold piece and I give it to her.
Thank you. You're very charitable, but that will not help me in my cause. Please keep it.
Are you sure? What's wrong? Can I help you? You seem to be distressed.
Yes, what's wrong, lady?
You are the adventurers that Arthur is sending off to find the cause of the winter, are you not?
Yes,
Yes,
the
that's
forever
all.
winter.
Yes. There seems to be another part of another problem that Arthur does not know about, but is very prominent.
Yes, but what is it?
Well, you see, it isn't just the snow that's falling. It seems that children are also going missing.
Children are falling? That's terrible.
No, children are going missing. They
Oh.
just they go to sleep and then in the morning they're just gone. We don't know where they
wait.
go.
So it wasn't just old Betty that lost their child.
No, me too. I lost my kid, old Betty.
Uh,
Elias is.
Right, do you know where you? Can you show me where your child sleeps? That might be like.
That sounds rather creepy,
No,
don't you?
I want to help this woman. I can't leave her with
I-
a child.
If
How is that going to help?
all I wish to request is that when you're out there, I don't have any gold or any reward.
No,
but
I don't need gold.
I want him back, and I want him safe. If you find him, can you bring him back to me?
I'll find him for you. I like take her hands in like really gently. I'm like, I'll find him for you.
Anything I can do to help. Anything I can do to help you, I will.
Yep. Where did you last see him?
Well, it was about a week ago. We put him to
About
bed.
Sorry.
We put him to bed, and the next day we went to get him
Oh,
up to go
sickness.
to go to the shops in the morning, but he was gone. We didn't know where he'd went. We thought he might have gone early, so we went to the shops. But
Can I ask you a question?
It's been a week.
Does he sleep next to a grate, like a smoke alarm grate thingy that you use?
Yes.
I found out. He was stolen by a giant cockroach.
What?
Yes, giant cockroach. You might want to close up that grate or follow it. Actually, yes. Can you show me where the grate is so we can climb in it?
Could we see?
Yes. Can we come to your house? I think he got
Could we
kidnapped by a
come to
cockroach.
your house and
It sounds
Yes.
crazy, I know,
Yes,
but
yes,
I think he got
investigation.
kidnapped by a cockroach.
Yes, of course. If you think this might have happened, you can come, of course. And she leads you down like one of the roads.
Spanner, your cockroach friend stole some children. Why'd I go British?
He's all kinds of accents at the same time.
Sorry, it's weird. Anyway,
By cockroach, you perhaps talking about the Rodent King.
yes,
Yeah.
that sweet thing. Yes,
He
I'm
appears
talking
to
about
be
the-
more active lately. We don't know why.
active.
People keep seeing him. We never see him. It's been 10 years since we last saw him. But there's been
have
3
you seen little
sightings within the
cockroaches?
last 2 weeks. Of course, but there's
Ma'am?
always cockroaches.
Ma'am.
Yes, Nox.
What is the legend concerning this rodent cockroach?
It is.
Isn't there a story? Or
There are human. There are. There are gods to
Yeah.
all the intelligent races. Well, intelligent in the sense of the term that we are the most superior over the animals.
for example, Goliaths, humans, tieflings, dragonborn. You know
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
But there are other gods. These gods are gods for the creatures on Earth, and the rodents believe you have a god called the Rodent King.
Ah, is that why you said he doesn't? Oh wait, no, never mind. I was asleep when that happened.
Yeah, so he's said to just sort of scurry around villages being a giant rodent. But many
Well,
of
if you take us to your house, we can help you find your child. Hopefully. maybe.
Okay, of course. You get to her house. It's about a 30-minute walk away. The entire time she's kind of rubbing her hands nervously, looking back at you, just trying to do sort of small talk. It's not working because you can tell that she's nervous. She's
Oh
worried.
no, I love having conversations. My
Yeah.
my character's more like having the conversation. eh?
And just talking to Baranoth is just sort of chilling, making her just a little bit more relaxed. And you reach her house, and she shows you to the bedroom, and it's just like a normal house. It's like Spanner's house, except without the blacksmith bit.
Well, can you show us where your child sleeps?
Yes, of course, and here she shows you to his bed, and directly next to his bed there is a grate.
That's your problem, right there. You see that grate? Can you do me a favor and block it up once we're done?
Hold on. Baranoth, shouldn't we investigate what's behind the grate? It may not be
Oh right.
to
Sorry.
our
Yes.
house. How
okay,
about you climb through and I'll search this bedroom?
Okay. Yes, that's a great idea. I will climb inside your grate where your child got kidnapped. Oh yes. Okay. Anyway, I'll find your child. Don't worry, miss.
Can I talk to Moonpie while I do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate the room.
So, Moonpie, the
Yes,
lady
please.
said that those insects sometimes would worship the Rodent King.
Yeah.
Are you one of those insects?
Yes, I've heard all about him. It's rather a legend among us insects.
Quickly sending Sam information.
Yeah. Try and stall a little bit. Well,
Yes, I am a follower of the rodent. He's a nice
is there
guy
like
once
an
you get to know
insect
him.
church that you attend? Or is it just more of a belief thing?
Oh no, it's a belief thing. I mean, I'm stuck in a jar. It's hardly like I can get to church to worship him.
I was going to be
Church
very
church
impressed if you
church
could speak out of a jar. Still caterpillar.
So are you guys going into the grates?
I am. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
the
I've
only
just
one finding
searched the
you.
bedroom. My investigation check is in chat.
Which chat?
15 to 15.
It's a 15. It just looks like a normal kid's bedroom.
Cool, okay.
Suspicious.
So yeah, I'm climbing this drain with my dog behind me. That's all good.
Wait. Does the kid have a race car bed?
No, it's like a peasant's bedroom. It's pretty bare. There's like
So
little
like what? Like a
It's like a
toys
bed
Uh,
with
Is
like
there anything
straw.
we
Wrist
could
with the
tell
stuff.
about his like interests or anything?
about his interests.
Yeah.
Cockroach King.
There's nothing that looks odd per se. He's got
Just,
like
like,
little
toys.
action figures of like gladiators
Of me?
and stuff.
Yeah.
No. There's like a little sort of like miniature drum set in the corner that you take a particular interest in, just because you're a bard. And yeah, well, nothing else really. It's just
Okay.
normal kid's bedroom. There is one thing that you do notice that seems out of place though, and that is that the bed looks like it doesn't look like anything got out of the bed. What it looks like rather is that someone was lying in the bed and then suddenly they weren't.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go and talk to the lady.
Okay.
Piss.
Wait, just before that, Baranoth, you're just gonna be climbing through the pipes at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be late. So you say that they disappeared and you didn't see any struggle or anything.
I didn't. It was the middle of the night. We were asleep. I don't know where he went.
And the next morning you saw that he wasn't there?
We saw that, yes. He wasn't in bed. It's been a week. We don't know where he's gone.
Okay, can I make an insight check to see if she's like telling the truth?
Yeah. Oh, Johnny, by the way, you get the same feeling that you do when talking to the Rodent King when you're near her.
Okay.
Um,
I got a 7.
You can tell there's like... She doesn't seem like she's lying.
Okay.
From what you can tell, she's telling the truth.
Okay. And did you make the bed after he disappeared, or have you touched?
I haven't touched anything in that room.
Very strange.
So Baronorth, you're going to exit the place through the grate, and you find yourself in the same shed as before.
What the heck? Salvatore, come here.
Salvatore falls out of the thing and like falls onto his back. He does that thing that dogs do where they look up at you, but when they're like upside down.
Oh, I'm like, does this place smell familiar? Is it the same place, Baronorth?
Can Salvatore have like
take it as a
20
yes.
charisma?
Salvatore has
Salvatore has-
maximum charisma.
Salvatore actually has charisma plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I? I'm like, I go to the
Something more.
corner where the other like last time where the cockroaches came from, and I do a little check. I like look at it. I examine the room.
Investigation check? Or
Yes.
perception?
I don't know, whichever one.
I don't know. Zed.
Yeah, investigation.
A natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Fun times. You glance around the room, and suddenly your eye is caught by a small moving cockroach that it disappears. It wanders. It wanders past your feet into the center, or into like the corner, into like the opposite corner of where you last saw the cockroach, and before it can like fully get to that corner, it just poofs from existence.
Can I try and do the exact same thing the cockroach did?
Walk to that corner.
Yep.
As
Like
you
a
walk-
cockroach. Like
as
a cockroach.
Like on
Yep.
all
Bro, it's
fours, like
traditionally
crawling
accessible.
around.
Yeah.
As you get to that corner, you kind of slowly crawl over, and as soon as you get to that area that the cockroach disappeared in, you look up, and suddenly you just see the massive face of the Rodent King directly in front of you.
Okay, you hear a giant, just a giant girl scream, like, and then I
The scream
pull up
ec-
my shield.
The scream echoes down the pipes,
Yeah.
and you guys can hear it.
Did we hear it? Okay, I'm
yeah.
gonna rush in.
Rushes up to the gate
And I'm like,
is like,
It's you again! And I pull out my shield, I'm
alive?
like, don't hurt me!
A swarm of insects just sort of wraps around you. You are
Can I-
now, you cannot move.
What?
You are paralyzed. But suddenly a cockroach, and this cockroach is weird because it's glowing, right? You fall back, and it crawls up and crawls into your mouth and down
Oh.
your throat. And you can feel it go in, and you can feel it wriggling around in your mouth and
Oh, I
then
can feel
wriggling
you
in your
inside me.
esophagus.
she said.
Creepy cockroach.
and suddenly all the bugs just let go, and you're left there just sort of paralyzed with fear, and you hear the Rodent King go, "Can you hear me now?"
It can speak! And I'm like, yes, I can hear you.
Good. You can speak the language of the roaches.
What? Sorry, did you kidnap a child by any chance?
What?
Did you kidnap a child?
I just tried to do it.
Did I?
Did you
Kidnap?
take a child from its bed and put him somewhere else?
Of
It's like the
course.
Roach King visibly stunned, just like, wait, what?
Wait, sorry. Okay, at this moment, Spanner, Nox, and
Bleak.
Bleak, you're going with it?
Yeah, I'm coming with him.
Okay, Bleak,
I'll
all just sort of
I'll later.
pile out of the vent.
I'm like, stay back, you guys. I'm talking to a cockroach.
Did he say that?
I don't know. I'm speaking what I was speaking before.
You speak in cockroach tongue.
And
Is this specifically cockroach tongue?
It's called roach speak, but you can.
No, because then you can speak to Moonpie.
wait, so
Well, yeah,
when
so
I
we
asked
can all
it,
understand each other except for Nox.
Nox is the only one that isn't understanding what anyone's saying.
wait, when I asked him that he kidnapped the child, did you say yes?
No,
Oh, you said no.
He said, of course not.
of course.
Oh, what?
Did-
Oh, sorry. Do you know anyone that would steal a child?
Are you accusing me?
Of course I'm accusing you. You're a giant cockroach.
It's racist.
Can I just like knock Spinner
I
on
say
the
that
apple?
out loud.
Wait, how can he speak?
I'm
How can he
sorry,
speak roach tongue at this current point?
I'm sorry, big
Wait,
cockroach.
you can
but-
speak roach tongue too? What's going on here?
This imbecile can speak roach tongue. What?
So
Be
we can
quiet,
speak roach
all of
tongue?
you! What is happening?
Do you know anyone
rotate
that would
fly
steal a
over.
I
child?
don't understand what's going on. Am I
We're all
supposed
just
to
listening at each other, and then you have
understand
Nox in
him?
the background, like, what's going on?
We all. I would love to just think that we all turn around at once and just hiss at her.
We're just like, shut up!
I'm like, okay, you guys. Do you know anyone that would steal a child?
Well, it's not me, whoever it is.
Cockroaches are herbivores, they wouldn't eat children anyway.
No, we eat other insects.
No, they're mostly herbivores.
I am a god. I do not need to eat. But,
But if you're a god, why are you here? Like, wouldn't you be in, like, some
Yeah,
other
why?
plane?
Why are you here? It seems weird for a god to
I
inhabit
want
a
to
cockroach
ask you a
body.
question. Where do your gods live?
I personally
Time
choose not to
for-
follow any...
Well, my God lives in all of us. He helps us all through times which we need help, the most help.
My
Our
god,
gods-
Christian
your
is
gods
in every
live-
single one of us.
Justice. Don't get me started on justice.
Your
You
gods
can't hear
live.
Say hello.
No,
One at a time.
Your gods live above you, in places that you cannot see, but places that you can feel. I am the same with the insects. I live in the world above them, in the largest world.
So you live in our world.
Yes,
We are gods to insects.
essentially yes. You are, but I am shocked that anyone would accuse me of killing a child.
No, I said kidnap.
Also,
Not-
So you don't kidnap people?
Cockroach
I
king.
don't kill. I do not kidnap humans.
Why
I
would a
live-
god of insects eat insects?
Yeah, that's a bit weird, actually.
No, you guys. He said he doesn't
don't
eat.
eat at all.
Ah.
Anyway, so can you do me a favor and we'll leave you alone from now on?
Yes.
Can you talk to your cockroaches? Is that a thing?
Of course he can.
Can you ask them to keep every cockroach, one in every child's bedroom, just to make sure? And if anybody gets kidnapped again, you could tell
Yeah,
us.
and could you also get them to, like, search around town, see if there's any word about where these missing children are going?
Yeah, that'd be
You
very
also
helpful.
get mosquitoes to piss off because mosquitoes
No,
are super annoying.
shut up. I turned to him. I'm like, be quiet. No mosquitoes.
No one likes mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes?
Well, I could do that, but I am
You're-
afraid I don't know anything.
I mean, that's why we asked
Why
you.
wouldn't you want to help? It's quite an easy,
Yes, you are a god, so
not
I
really
don't
that
understand.
much effort.
Doesn't
Okay,
really
I'm
mean
gonna
he
make an
needs
insight
to.
check
You
to
can,
try and see if I can figure out why he won't, like, help us.
Yeah, can I see if
You-
like any bodily movements or like is he nervous or?
in his voice, you can hear, like, as soon as you said that, as he said that he didn't do it, you could hear a very slight, like, the way, like, someone's voice wavers when they lie.
Right.
You mean he had a voice crack?
Yeah, essentially, a cockroach.
Why
voice.
would I ever kill any humans?
Yeah. I just don't know anything about
Can I-
it.
Gods go through puberty too, huh?
Can I be like,
You pissing cockroach
Right,
god.
okay,
What-
So
what-
I'm gonna start flexing here, okay?
Yeah.
I got intimidation +3. I'm gonna be like, well, if you don't know anything, you better do something about it. And I'm like, well, if I find out you
He's
know
a god.
something,
Why would he care about you flexing?
Yeah.
He like kicked your ass like 10 minutes ago, man.
I just turn on like, if you know anything about it,
Hey,
you better tell me.
Can
Otherwise,
I try
some
and
bad things will
persuade
happen.
him to help us?
Yes. Roll
Okay.
d20.
Turns out he's chaotic evil.
Can I intimidate him? Like, can I try?
I got a 17.
Oh yeah. Okay. What do you say to him?
Oh, just basically repeating the same thing. Like, come on, it'll be easy. You just need to ask some cockroaches to go and like look around and then report back to us. You know? Come on, helping your brother out.
Dude, he looks at you.
Cockroach
and
man,
he's
cockroach
he's just
man, come
quiet for a second, and he goes, to tell you the truth, I know where that child is.
Oh, do tell.
Deep in the forest. He is,
What forest?
I'm assuming the one to the east.
yes, where else is there forest?
It's like,
on. Like how we're just questioning our god. Just yep. Not fair at all. He didn't just kick all of our asses 10 minutes ago. Yeah, it's fine.
To the east, there is. You will find him. He is hidden away. I do not know what took him, but I know where he is. He was put there in the early morning, dropped from the sky into a pile of snow.
Eric Cockroach. I'm telling you.
Eric Okra?
Eric Cockroach.
Aarakocra immortals. Whatever dropped him there was no mere mortal. It had
Do you think that the thing that dropped him there could have also been the thing that created the never-ending winter? Because, you know, it'd be nice to finish 2 quests in 1.
I cannot tell you if that is exactly correct, but I would say that is a fair guess.
Okay. So,
I like that
powerful
extra
being
hiss at the end.
stole a kid out of the, out of his bed without making any weird stuff with the, like, blankets, and then drops the kid out of midair. Maybe it was like some sort of like portal thing.
Maybe it was a ghost, you know?
Cockroach game. I test over.
I don't know.
But surely
Can I
you'd
do
want
a-
us to help you with the winter stuff, right? Because the cold would kill off all the insects.
Can I do a history check to see if I like know about something like that?
Thanks for the interruption.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
that vanishes, steals things in the night, you know?
Yeah,
stuff
sure.
like
You can do a history check.
Okay, that was a 16. Wait,
Um,
plus history, which is 0.
You don't know anything.
Nice.
You have never heard of something that can both bring on like an unending winter, or just teleport kids away from their beds.
Could I make an Arcana check rather than history
I
and
like
do
how my
this?
question is just gonna
Basically,
get
try to figure out the same thing.
Okay.
I'll actually just let my character.
I got a 12.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
You feel like you remember something about the teleporting kids thing. You remember that it has something to do with godly magic. It is not. It is not
So it's
something.
not just like wizard powers.
Well, specifically the ability to teleport children.
Right. So not just teleporting in general, just teleporting children is like a
Yes.
specific thing. Okay.
And you think about it a bit, and you're like, oh, that I don't know what could have done that, because as you've sort of like realized now that there are more than just the human gods.
Yeah.
Can I turn it and be like, so how long is this cockroach going to stay inside me? It's kind of uncomfortable.
As soon as your body digests it, it will.
But right now he's my lower... you don't want to know, but he's in there.
It will dissolve in your stomach acid.
So I don't have to eat dinner. Cool.
It's not exactly nutrition, but I suppose no.
Well, I guess we'll be going now. I'm sorry to bother you.
Of course. Wait, did you ask, Bleak, did you ask him a question?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you ask? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Very good pose in the frozen hot shit, but this feels bad. Wouldn't you want us to help you remove the permanent winter, as it would kill off all the insects? I know, because my sweet moon pie over here is suffering very badly from this cold.
As long as the snow is falling, my insects will die, but that is the way of life. Unfortunately, I do not have the power to change that, but I would be grateful to you as adventurers if you were to fix this.
Just okay.
Oh, also, can you do whatever you did to give the idiot Goliath his road speech?
He will
Because
not.
he didn't have that before. Did you do that to Nox? Because she looks very confused at this current point in time.
You can explain it to her. The roach speech will disappear sooner or later.
Well, can I talk in giant or normal? Or is this just? Am I just stuck with this? for now?
Until your body dissolves the cockroach, you cannot speak in any other language.
Well, thank you for the language.
Well, that's fun.
It's gonna be going now. Is there like a door to this shack or something? Or is it just like a shack with no door? And no one?
Great.
There is a door.
Can
You can-
someone tell me what's going on? There was a lot of hissing, and I'm
Wait,
rather
wait.
confused.
I
One
turned to
more
him
thing.
like,
Can we all just consider?
I'm
Yeah.
speaking a different language.
You can't speak in any language other than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to ask, how is it that we're in the same place now as we were before, but we went through a different grate?
Spanner, how long have you lived in the city?
Just look at my character sheet. 18 years.
And how long has it been since you saw a shed like this?
What do you mean?
You haven't seen it before.
I've never seen it before, other than the other, like this morning.
Do you think the shed really exists?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Suddenly, the shed just sort of disintegrates into smoke around you, and
Mr.
the-
Stark, I don't feel so.
yeah, and the rodent king just sort of shifts into the snow as it rises up, and you find yourself standing next to the woman's house.
Well, that was
Well,
weird.
that was weird. Oh,
Ah, we're so in sync.
I know.
Earlier, we both said
He's
that
still
he's
just
a
hissing,
cool
by the
dude.
way.
Well, I'm gonna go to that forest. That child needs my help. You might want to tell the mother that the child's in the forest. Got kidnapped by a flying thing.
Okay,
I'll be back. You want to come with me, Bleak?
I'm gonna go and fill in. Wait, just wait. We'll all go together.
Oh, true. That's probably a better idea.
Just-
Oh yeah,
wait, I'll
guys,
go and fill in.
Nox still doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, Nox has no idea what's
I'm just
going
going. Okay, okay. Let me
She's
just
just
do a
like
on
reaction
acid.
of what's going on. Okay, let
Should
me
I
just.
be concerned?
Please tell me that again.
That's
on. Nox
that's-
thinks she's like on some serious drugs.
Yeah, we're just all hissing at each other.
yeah.
Basically, giant cockroach guy. He's a god. He's a dick. What tell us what's going on? So we know that there's a child in the forest, and that some weird other godly thing is to do with the winter and the child.
And also, Baron North can only speak Roach tongue now.
And how do you all know all this? Because I mean, I know Spanner speaks bug, but
We can all speak
Didn't know
Roach
you-
tongue.
how are you all speaking Roach?
I speak Roach because Moonpie taught me, and he speaks Roach because
Yeah, my old friend
we don't know.
Gadu, the Wandering Bard, he taught me everything I know, including Roach tongue.
Putting it fair enough, 100%. He speaks Roach tongue because, well, I don't think any of us actually know why he speaks Roach tongue. He kind of just does now. We're just rolling.
Yeah,
with it,
we
you
just came in and he was already speaking it, so...
Hiss, 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 hiss.
know. Alright, he was apparently ripped by a cockroach.
Oh, love. Okay.
I turned to her and I'm like, I opened my arms, I'm like, give me a hug, but in roach tongue, whatever that was. So then I
got me, fool.
I have to Google cockroaches thing now. I'm sorry.
As you're speaking
really
Roach
do.
Tongue, you notice that Beskar Baronoth has like his Roach Tongue sounds a lot more natural than the rest of you guys. Like his Roach Tongue just sort
Especially
of
Nox. He's really bad at it.
yeah. No, Nox's Roach Tongue actually sounds like decent. Out of all of you, Spanner has probably the worst Roach Tongue. It sounds like a human trying to imitate the sound a cockroach makes. But the rest of you just sort of actually sound
My grammar's terrible.
yeah, the rest of you actually just sound like cockroaches.
Bug?
No, she doesn't.
What?
He misspoke.
Oh, okay.
So, we tell the lady, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and talk to the lady, and I'm gonna explain that her child is in the forest.
I'm just gonna chuck my dog in a piece of T-bone steak.
Can I continue
Do
my
I feel that
conversation with
feeling
Moonbug?
again?
Yes.
When I was
Yeah, you feel the feeling that she is that you
yeah, have
felt.
I connected it yet?
I'm gonna say that you're questioning it. You haven't. All you really know about that feeling is that you just sort of get it when you get near a bug.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask her. You wouldn't happen to be a giant cockroach, would you?
What?
Well, it's just I get this like feeling whenever I'm around cockroaches, and I kind of get it when I'm around you. So
I'm not a cockroach.
any kind of bug at all?
Wait, am I with him right now?
Well, what?
Oh, no, I just went in by myself.
Yeah, he just went to play yourself. Also, what are you gonna do? You can only speak in Roach Tongue. I don't know what you're asking me. Are you?
I just.
If I'm a bug?
Are you a bug?
No, I'm human.
Do you have any affiliation with bugs?
Squash them because they're dirty?
Hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I just get this feeling, you know, whenever I'm
I got this feeling.
like, I get it around you as well, and you, other than the Roach
That's
King,
good.
you're like the only person who have ever had it around.
Huh?
Maybe I'm just sexually attracted to bugs.
And
Aren't
me?
we all to some degree?
Well, who knows?
Okay. I don't know how to talk to you.
I'm a dragonborn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you know where is my child?
Oh yes, in the forest, to the east. We're gonna go looking right now. All of us, other than you.
You are?
Yeah.
Right now?
Apparently he was dropped out of the sky.
Is he okay?
Probably
No
did.
idea. Probably did. Sorry, no, let's go. Bye-bye.
So
We'll take the woman with.
See you later. No, you're
you-
not coming with.
you head out, and like as you're walking, you pass by Arthasar?
I try and sneak around.
Are you leaving?
Yes. Yes, we
Well-
are.
I wish you luck on your journey.
Thank you. You're a great man. I would love. Can I have some of that bread? I'm kind of hungry.
Of course. He hands you
Thank you.
a loaf of bread. You eat it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, nothing happens.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving.
Now, I've already given you stuff that means that if you eat it, you'll get Constitution saving throws. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Just
Why that corn?
yeah.
So,
also
are
the
we gonna head out?
yeah.
Can I talk
So-
to Moonpie?
Can
Talk
you
to Moonpie.
Talk to Moon. Go ahead. Talk to Moonpie.
So, Moonpie, do you have any thoughts on what just happened?
It was weird. You guys are clearly not naturals. I don't know the voice anymore. Give me a sec. Hello.
Squeaky.
It was just really squeaky.
Cute, squeaky,
There we go.
not
Yeah, you got it.
Mickey Mouse.
that was weird. You
Not
guys aren't naturals at speaking bug.
Wait, am I?
But
Does it sound natural for me?
hi. You're
Oh, wait.
tall.
Oh, by the way, I'm speaking in hissing, so the guy heard me say it in hissing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
We're
So
all just having a chat, and Nox is just like,
I'm gonna say that Nox. I'm gonna say that Spanner translated the thing about the bread. Just because I forgot that you could only speak Roach.
yeah, okay, yeah, sure, I translated that.
Yeah.
I just imagine him walking up and be like,
So, Moon Pie, can you give us any additional information on the Cockroach King or the Rodent King, whatever he is?
I do know he wouldn't have killed anybody. Not him. I mean, he's weird to you guys, but he wouldn't have done anything. I mean, he's like a legend, you know? He wouldn't.
there's a massive cock.
Do I hear this worm speaking?
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah, you can hear Moonpie.
yeah, everyone but Nox can hear Moon
Wait.
Pie.
Your worm can speak.
Mister, I have a name. And it's Moon Pie.
Who gave you that name?
So,
Lincoln.
It's a lovely name.
Thank you.
I look at Salvatore, I'm
You're
like,
tall.
I'm not that tall, I'm just me.
You're really tall.
Okay,
I like
so
how
just
you've
for,
changed your voice to talk to the...
just for comparison on the size of Moonpie to you, you are about 2 meters tall. Moonpie is the size of your finger.
Wow, that's a fat worm.
Yeah,
like a mortal threat.
Caterpillar!
it's a caterpillar, not a worm.
My character doesn't know the difference.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Well,
But-
if Moon Pie says he's not evil, he's not evil. Like, can I also
If
give a
Moonpie
reason?
said you jump off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff?
Yes,
The
but
funny
only,
thing is,
only after kicking your ass.
no,
You're
no.
mean.
For context on his character, if Moonpie told him to jump off a cliff, he actually would jump off a cliff.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't actually saying that as my character, that was just me.
Well, no, this is
Yeah.
that's it.
Wait, don't jump off a cliff.
We come along to a cliff and he can't get down.
Would you like some marijuana, Moon Pie?
Wait,
What
what'd you
about
say?
weed?
Wait, did you say marijuana?
What'd you say? Bleak?
Oh,
That is not lawful, Bleak. I must
yeah.
take.
No,
the
it's
weed-
already illegal to ingest marijuana, and she's not a person. She
I
doesn't
want
have
to.
abide
I
by the
want
law.
to. I want to tell you guys the fact that at this point, tobacco companies didn't exist. Therefore, marijuana isn't illegal.
Right. It's just
It's
frowned
just
upon.
against my.
Yeah,
You
the
know.
whole god stuff is just weird. We'll ignore that.
It's
Yeah.
just frowned upon by the nobles.
Just frowned upon, you know.
Although they probably take it on the side. but
Rich,
that's not important.
rich people don't like
It's frowned
people
upon
taking
by the
it.
nobles, as
because-
long as it's a peasant taking the marijuana.
Yeah, rich people don't like people taking it because it makes them happy.
Oh my god.
Hey, mister. Scaly.
I think
What's
he's
it
talking
like
to you,
Yeah, Spanner, he's talking to
I
you.
think she's talking to you, Spanner.
Oh yeah, what?
What's it like having scales?
When
What's
I
it like
stub
being a
my
man?
toe, it doesn't hurt.
Whoa!
And that
Oh
is
my
the
God,
only upside
magic!
to having scales.
That is the only. And also I can like sharpen weapons on my scales, but that does hurt. But like I can do it if I want to.
Okay.
Oh, it's really shiny!
At this point, you have left the village. You're
I would hope so.
yeah. You've just been talking as you leave. You enter this forest, and suddenly the depths and strength of the winter become incredibly apparent. You're now, rather than walking, you are wading on top of about a couple feet of snow.
Would I be fine, or would I just be like a little bit annoyed about the snow?
You'd be slightly annoyed, but the good thing is though,
I'm just burning like a
Yeah.
path, melting a path in front of me.
Spanner's body heat is just burning a path through the snow. His
Oh.
feet aren't even touching the snow as he walks.
Spanner, it's quite useful. No wonder you get around here quickly.
Bleak is
I'm very hot.
Bleak
No.
is so light that as he walks across the snow, he isn't even making footprints.
Looks like I'm the only one really affected.
Yeah,
And Nox.
and Nox. I'm gonna say Nox is like snow boots, just because I'm nice. And also, she had to walk here.
Yarr.
Spanner.
Just
That's
for
not nice.
context-
That's just not nice to Jaden.
Just for context, I'm only wearing like a loincloth armor and then no shoes.
yeah.
We didn't hit the number.
I'm gonna say that you are a Goliath. Your skin's pretty thick. It's not affecting you.
I'm a mountain
thick boy.
person. So.
Yeah.
I am wearing a chain shirt
Yeah.
and
Okay.
pants.
So as you set off,
Oh,
you can
can I-
you get like a full perspective on how bad the winter is.
Pants are important.
You cannot see the roots of trees as you walk, and these trees are all essentially dead.
I mean, if I stand on a root of a tree, I'll see it.
Yeah.
Spanner, I'm very concerned about Moonpie's health. As she's the only thing that matters. Could you please look after her in this cold time?
Okay.
Hand him. Ugh, gender hard. Moonpie.
Gender is hard when
Yeah.
it is a female voicing.
And gender's hard when it is an NPC that one of the players is also voicing.
Gender is hard when it's a caterpillar.
Yeah.
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 The
I don't know
only
what's
one
real
that
after
appears to be having like no difficulty at all navigating the snow is Salvatore. Salvatore's sort of just dancing around in the snow because he is accustomed to it. He's lived most of
What's
his
it?
life just
True.
running around
Wow.
in snow.
He has lived all his life running around the snow. Thank you very much.
Well,
Except for the summer.
yeah, except
Oh
for the
yeah,
summer.
except for summer. True.
Salvatore's just kind of having a whale of a time, just jumping around.
I keep like
Having
now and
a
then looking back and
fun.
whistling to him to keep up. You know.
Yeah, Salvatore's doing fine. The forest is incredibly dull. I'm gonna say that. Most of the trees aren't evergreens, so they're just sort of branching. All you can see is just branches. Like clumps of twigs just sort of like bundled together, connecting over your heads. And you're just sort of navigating through a path that you can't even see anymore. The only person that actually knows where the path is Spanner, because every now and then you stray off and under Spanner's feet is suddenly grass, so you have to turn around and move back onto the path.
Oh, yeah.
You hear sounds in the woods. Nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Any wolves?
You don't hear any wolves.
Okay, that's
What
good.
you do hear instead is owls.
Oh.
No,
Drop from the sky.
What's the
Owls.
time?
you hear owls. It's about around 10:30. It's
Okay.
sorry,
Okay.
9:30.
That's a lot of.
Well, it is 9:28.
Yeah, but you hear owls, and for some reason you see bats. It is the middle of the day, but there are still bats flying around, just sort of flitting from tree to tree, and you notice that they are
Like shit.
all watching you.
Is it just me, or are these bats rather weird?
No, they're doing their thing.
They're
You know, the
creepily
animals
doing their
here-
thing.
Can I make an Arcana check?
You can make an Arcana check.
That's a 10.
A 10?
Are we in an Arctic environment?
Yes, you are now.
Yeah,
Are
boys.
we? We're,
You're... I'm gonna say that you have read about the god of owls and bats.
that'd be religion, wouldn't it? Not Arcana. Okay.
No, but it is classified as a monster.
Right.
Because when you read about religion, you pretty much only read about the, like, known smarter races' religions. You don't-
Right, so Arcana is more of that. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
also, it makes more sense if I didn't read about it and then instead Garduth told me.
Yeah.
The Wandering
but
Bard. Hmm.
what you do remember, you don't remember any specifics about what it is, but you do remember one thing, that it picks on people if they wander off from groups.
Right.
Well,
Okay, guys.
you guys, I'm gonna go
Don't
take a pee
split
over
up.
there in the bush. I mean,
Well,
in the
we've all got to
snow.
watch you.
I'm gonna go behind that tree.
We've all got to stand right next to you.
I walk off by the tree and
I follow
whip
him.
out my Goliath PP and
How far away are you from him?
just like
Me?
at the nearest tree.
The nearest tree? Okay.
I'm standing right next to him, but I'm not looking at his dick.
Oh, hey, do you want to pee as well? Do you want to be pee buddies?
It's very
No.
uncomfortable as well, because all the owls and bats are also looking at you. So you feel like you have a bit of an audience to this.
I'm sorry, it's not that
Wait.
big, but I try my hardest.
Do we know if these
I
owls are like
haven't
native
looked
to
at
the
it.
forest?
If what?
If these owls and bats are native to the forest?
The bats you don't know.
Oh, can I try?
I'm gonna need you to roll a nature check.
Yeah,
Okay,
nature.
+5 because proficiency is here.
Can I do something? Can I pick up the yellow snow and throw it? At
Oh,
the
critical
bats?
fail!
Fail.
Feels bad.
So you were trying to you were trying to
Well,
like
I-
know about stuff.
Wait, no, it's +6, so it's 7. I bet. I'm
No.
just counting.
No,
It's a critical fail.
it's a good.
No, just saying my proficiency bonus is +6.
Yeah, but still critical fail. You roll a 1.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Feels good.
But you don't know crap about like any of these animals. You just look up and you think it's a bird for a second. Like you.
Is that a rock? Wait,
No,
never
you
mind.
you look up at a bat. You like see it fly away, and you're just like, how did that chicken learn to fly?
Yeah, I'm throwing yellow
What
snow
a
at the
strange
owls.
looking desert!
Yeah. So you don't you're not exactly fully like
Damn it.
Paying
My one
attention.
good thing, and I ruined
Yeah.
it. Feels good.
you can try again later.
Okay. Are we gonna continue walking?
I mean we can or we can stop here if you guys want to.
I'll continue.
The time?
What? 9:30.
Yeah.
We have time. I reckon we'll just continue walking, but maybe just have some role-playing stuff rather
Yeah.
than moving on to anything big.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do for the rest of this.
Anyway,
You're gonna
I'm going to use
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait, no, because people will forget that by the I was gonna say bardic inspiration. No, I'm just gonna start telling a story.
as
About
we walk.
yeah, as we walk, just about like about
As you walk, you start
The
telling
Rodent King.
a story about the Rodent King, just telling people the general ideas behind him and like how some of the stuff he does work, how somehow he is able to fit through any crescent, about like crevice and walls, and how somehow he can disappear and reappear from sight and create illusions, and how he is not one, but there is many other arcanic beings that match his power level, or at least try to. And as you talk, the bats and owls that follow you along your path and watch from the trees seem to be listening along. If you're telling a story with a dramatic climax, the bats and owls seem to become more fidgety, sort of yearning you on, and you feel a general kind of like warmth about them, even though you know that they are waiting till one of you leaves the pack so they can call their big boss. You feel like at this moment they might just kind of like let you off if you were to wander off.
Can I throw some snow at them?
You
Like
can.
a snowball. Yeah, I'm throwing a snowball.
Uh,
Like, come on, get away.
I'm gonna need you to make a
ranged attack roll.
yeah, ranged attack roll.
Dexterity.
Sure. That is a 7.
A 7.
Yep.
It just flits. You throw one at one of the bats, and it just sort of dives bombs and flies away before the snowball hits it.
Dang. You know, I don't like these bats. They're very creepy.
As you're walking and
Are
just
you sure you should be provoking them?
Well, they're bats. Can't really do
Yes,
anything.
but they are nature. A force of nature?
Is a force.
Yes.
What's the Force? Is that from that old story, Star Wars?
No.
Oh yes, I know Star Wars. It was a story about the gods in the Millennium Falcon, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was
he
some
was
sort of boat that they used, wasn't it? Oh,
Yes.
I can't remember. Garduth told me.
It skips my
Is this
mind.
entire just... We've referenced 2 movies. And we've somehow been able to put them in the context of the story.
And we've also looked in Google, okay?
Yes.
So,
What is this? Okay, as you walk, the sky sort of starts to darken, and you see the familiar sight of the oranges and blues and greens of dawn reach over the mountains. And the night starts to fall. The moon rises, a crescent, kind of a new crescent moon, a new start of something. And the stars appear. You see constellations that many of you recognize in the sky.
ooh.
And you start to feel sleepy.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
EP.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't get any sort of sense that this is magical. It's just normal being.
Oh
tired.
wow.
I'm
my
very
character,
tired.
my character has got the runs right now. You know, he's feeling something coming on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need to make you. I actually had a plan for this. I'm gonna make you do a Constitution saving check. real quick.
Yes! Constitution saving throw.
That is a 17 plus Constitution. Wait, sorry, my computer died. Wait,
17 would pass. You
plus
anyway.
it's 18. 19,
Okay.
sorry.
You start to feel something in your stomach. you can't describe what it's like. It's like eating a chili pepper. Like you feel that sort of sweat kind of come that you can't control, and you're like, nope, that's not feeling.
I think something's coming on,
And
guys.
you feel kind of pressure from both ends.
No, I'm like, give me a second. I like rush off.
Because you succeeded that that saving throw. You're gonna make it to a tree, lean against it, and just projectile vomit and have diarrhea at the same time.
Your loincloth is ruined.
He's gonna he saved it. He's gonna be able to.
I held it in. I shoved my finger up my bum.
He was able to get his pants off in time. No, but
Butt plug for the win.
you're not far enough away that you're too far from the rest of the group.
Thank you.
Can I grab Blee and just like, subvert her gaze from this nightmarish hellscape?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, try and ignore that and,
Wait
tell
for
her
me,
I'm
that
gonna
I'm
have
angry.
Blee for most of that, and so
As you look down at the vomit and you distinctly see chunks of the meat you ate earlier.
Oh.
is he gonna die?
Wow, that's really weird. It didn't.
Was that moon pie vomiting?
No, that was
Just a
not
little worm
vomiting.
vomit.
Bleh.
All the okay.
Moon Pie has no idea what's going on.
You know that one scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where just Groot just opens his mouth and the vomit comes out? I imagine it's like that. Yeah, but
Perhaps
you
we
see-
should just put him down. I feel he's in
Perhaps
a
you
lot
should
of
just
pain.
put him down.
I just draw my bow and start aiming at his head.
Well, I'm still pooing at this point. You know.
Yeah.
I'm still
Okay.
going.
He's not even paying attention.
Moon Pie, you want to
Um,
stop this?
I'm just gonna, grab some bits of, sticks and stuff, and I'm just gonna, breathe on them slightly. Make a fire.
Sneeze.
You start a fire, but it's not. It just sort of dies because you've set this place over snow.
Probably not a good idea.
Just walk around for a bit.
Yeah, I do that. I walk around to melt out the area.
You find that where your feet land, about a few centimeters of a circle appears. It's not big enough for you to create a good decent sized area.
Yo, I'm rolling around. I lie down and roll around.
Naked
That,
dragon
however,
rolling around
does.
snow, and
Within
a
about-
Goliath shitting himself.
Within about half an hour, you get a decent sized patch just sort of
Yo.
completely melted.
And it's like pitch
I
black.
look around for tracks.
I'm gonna make another fire.
Okay, you start a fire. You're able to just sort of breathe out a little spark of just flame to get it going. Yeah, you guys got a
Right.
fire going?
Can I look for tracks of like wild animals to eat, maybe?
Wait,
Yeah, roll a investigation team.
I'm gonna wipe my
Who's
bum with some
holding
snow,
Moonpie
by the
right
way.
What kind of be perception to +2?
Who's holding Moonpie right now?
I grabbed it off spin.
Oh, you grabbed it. Okay.
I'll give it. Oh, you're rolling around. I'll give it back to you once you finish rolling around.
I am finished. I made a fire. I'm just kind of sitting there.
Because I'm nice, I'm
I
gonna
give
say
my back
that.
to you.
Because I'm nice, I'm gonna say that you do see some tracks. They look like wild boar.
Oh,
wow.
can I follow them? Are they very fresh? It's so I'm actually a good hunter at this.
I'd say they're like a decent amount of fresh. It looks like there's a bit of snowfall on them, but it doesn't look like they were that long.
Blake,
I'll try
Blake, you may not want to stray too far. I mean, those
Yeah, can I
those
go with
owls
them?
and bats generally
No,
attack
no.
people who.
Trust me, I'm very I'm very knowledgeable of this kind of environment.
I walk with him. I go
Also,
with
like,
him.
Baronorth isn't.
Please,
Big
I
Baronorth,
hunt
you
much
cannot
better
walk
alone.
with him. You are still shitting
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
still-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exploding out of both ends.
I'm still unloading.
I'm much better hunting alone.
Okay.
Well, let's go off into the distance. Because
Moonpie is gonna try and talk to Spanner.
Okay. do you say?
Mr. Dragon Dude! I'm cold! And it's cold!
Okay.
Can you
I
pull
don't-
me closer to the heat, please?
I mean, I'm holding you, so isn't that hot enough?
Mister,
There's like
it's
steam
cold.
coming off of me. I put the jar inside the fire. I just put it in the fire.
if you kill Moonpipe, I'm gonna kill myself as a character. Just so you
No,
know,
I have my hands around it because I'm fire resistant. It won't
Much
Wait.
better.
You're like a human pot. It's awesome.
Basically.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give him the meat?
I don't know if I could just cook stuff by holding it, but
No,
No,
it's like, hold
he can't just cook stuff by holding it. He'd have
can
to
he
breathe on
can
it.
he make like tea hot though?
He can.
probably I could make it no longer lukewarm.
He does have a fire breath ability.
I do have a fire breath
Oh.
ability.
Okay.
But more importantly, we're gonna switch over to Nox's view. Because now
He's
She's
probably
there.
very disgusted
the night
by, Big Boy.
the night has fallen. You feel the presence of the eyes around you in the trees, and you are a decent while away from your friends.
All of a sudden, a child falls out of the sky.
No. He fucking wishes. You hear a voice high in the trees. This voice sounds friendly. It calls out to you.
What?
Nox. Nox.
Who goes there?
You're not with them. Wait, sorry, not Nox. I mean, sorry, I'm talking about Bleak.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I'm so
I got confused. No, Bleak's in the forest and he gets.
So
Yeah. Bleak,
I'll follow it.
you're gonna follow it? Okay.
I'm confident of my ability. I can't get lost. I'm perfect for this.
Wait, I'm so confused. What just happened? I thought we were doing Nox's point of view.
No,
No, you
Bleak,
got me wrong about
Bleak walked
characters.
off and we're.
Bleak is the one who's okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I'll follow stealthily. Wow.
You walk towards the sound and you hear it closer. It's more. It sounds friendly in a way. You just. Bleak. Friend. Come closer.
I'll knock an arrow just in case.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving check.
Okay.
Don't fail it.
18.
Okay, we're good. You start to kind of pull back an arrow,
in anticipation, and you feel the voice dig inside your head. Like, it feels like it's kind of cracking your mind, and you fight against it, and then suddenly, in front of you, this large monstrosity lands. It is taller than Baron North, and it is terrifying to look at, because against its back is two large moth wings. Large antennae spout from its head, and its face is a mangle of owl and insect. Its body is that of a barn owl, and against it you can see two tucked up arms. It cocks its head at you, and you see its small jaws open, and a screech comes out. But the screech sounds exactly like the voice you just heard. It's going to try and hit you. I'm gonna need you. And hold on.
He's gonna need you.
I'm gonna need you. It's gonna try and just scratch at you. It's going to hit you for 5 damage.
4. Okay.
Not very much disappointed.
Yeah,
I only have 15 HP. Squishy boy. Can I use a... before I do anything, do I know anything about this creature? Can I do like
you know nothing of this creature.
So it's not of Arctic rodents then?
It is not something that you would... this
Genuinely.
place... You wouldn't find this in the Arctic.
Okay. Can I try and disengage and run?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try that. Supposed to acrobatics, right?
Yep.
You don't have to roll anything. Disengage just means that you don't get it.
So is it a close range to get an opportunity hit?
Yeah, no, that's what disengage does. It
Yeah.
gets rid of the opportunity hit.
Just
Yeah.
run. Just roll
Yeah,
for your
sure.
running.
I mean, usually you don't roll for one.
Okay. You kind of fall. He hits you, but it's not like a powerful hit. It's more like a scratch, and it just causes you to kind of take a few steps back. You look at it, and it's horrendous sort of mangling of bug and bird, and your first instinct in the back of your head is run. You turn tail and run as fast as you can. The creature leaps up into the trees again. And you can see it just sort of leaping over you like a shadow. And as you are sprinting, you see the light of a fire that Spanner has lit in the distance. You dive towards it, and as you reach it, you hear in the back the sound of the creature screeching. You see its large black ethereal form sort of hunched in the trees before just fading away.
Did I hear that scream?
You heard a large amount of it. You didn't hear the scream. What you just saw was Bleak sprinting into the campsite, panting, like sweat dripping down his face.
I pull up my my cloth thingy that I have over there, and I'm like, oh, Bleak, and I'm like holding my front of legs. I'm like scooching over. I'm like, oh, are you okay, my friend? Oh, you know.
Okay, I'll begin to bandage myself. Wait, do I have any bandages? I think I do. Damn. Wasted medicine. So,
Is it sad that I'm proficient with medicine and I only have a +1?
I'm proficient with medicine and I have no medicine.
Nice. You guys are great. Okay, so you're going to try and bandage yourself?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna try and help it, you know.
I'll
Yeah,
try and make some mixed bandages.
Yeah, you're gonna fumble with the bandages, like trying to just kind of
tie them around your chest where the wound is.
Can I? Am I helping him?
I'll inform the others of what I just. Everyone, there is a monster in the woods.
What kind of monster?
Yes, okay.
That abomination.
What does it look like?
I'll show them my scratches.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks deep. Come here.
Spanner, I'm gonna need
It
you
has
to make...
wings and can fly, and is much larger than any of us can.
Spanner, I'm gonna need you to make an Arcana check, because you might know about this.
Sweet. Okay. What's my Arcana? +0. Sweet.
I have more arcana than what?
16.
Okay. You know this creature as a dusk mask. Dusk masks are servants of the god of nocturnals. Creatures
Right.
that live in the night.
Dusk Musk.
Yes.
Right.
They are one of the god's most faithful servants and very powerful.
Right. Yeah, Garduth told me about this this creature. The Dusk
One
Musk.
other thing is that you know about them is
They're not-
that they have a sting that can instantly paralyze someone.
Right, so I relay all this information, including that they're really ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can
Sounds
confirm
horrid.
that they are hideous.
Oh well, just make sure you stay behind my shield when we fight it. I don't want you guys to get hurt.
Spinner, is there any way that we can hope to fight this creature?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say no. No, I think they're really powerful. I don't know if we could fight one. I mean, maybe one by itself, if we all work together, but I don't know if we could stand a chance. I've never encountered one.
Do they have any weaknesses that you know of?
None that I really know of. All I know is its strengths. You know, don't get stung.
There's no specific weakness to them. It's just like
Daytime.
no,
Because it appeared that they didn't like fire, so I was leading
they
to
don't
find
like
that.
large groups.
They don't like large groups. So maybe
not-
if we...
It's not that they don't like fire. It's that they don't like large groups of people because they feel like they can be overwhelmed easily.
Right. Well, maybe if we all banded together, we could fight one.
We could try and
Or
track
we
it
could
down and
just
kill it.
stay in a group and not have to fight it.
I like that idea.
It lured me
I
in
like
with the
that
voice.
idea
Be
too.
careful when you go out alone.
Okay, if you hear a voice in the woods, don't follow it, even if it's
Oh.
one of our voices.
We're going to have to kill it. It's
Suddenly-
probably what abducted the children.
Suddenly, you do hear a voice in the woods. You hear the
Dun,
sound
dun,
of a
dun.
child crying.
Okay, you guys forget what I just said.
that way.
I sprint after.
Yes,
I
I'm
run
going
after.
And
And
we're going to find out next time.
next time.
Don't do that to it.
Yeah, don't do this to us. Yeah, you can't do this.
I am going to do this to you.
Dang it.
Okay. So, thank you for joining me, boys and girl.
Problems with
and-
DMing.
To all, thank you to all the people that were watching throughout that entire thing.
4 viewers.
4 people.
Or that
were doing-
one person.
Hey, four's
I don't know.
not actually too bad. You know?
But how many of those are you guys?
Not me.
One of them's probably me.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
if
think
I
it's like
close it, will
it's
it
more like
change?
2 people. It's more.
2 people.
Yeah.
Probably someone else, right?
Okay.
One person.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna say thank you for watching that stream. If you want to watch more of our D&D series, we have an Idiot's Quest series on my channel, which is YouTube.
Underneath the Twitch.
Yeah, it should be
Shameless plug.
underneath.
It says VODs, D&D VODs, that's where it is.
We are playing a game called we're playing a campaign called Tomb of Annihilation, which is an official D&D campaign. Johnny is DMing it,
Yeah.
and we are all the rest of us are playing it, as well as another guy, Good Ben. Yeah, it's really appreciate anyone watching this, and I suppose we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.